podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling.
Hey, Dad.
Every day
This
I'm
is
hustling.
Dazn.
Every day I'm
No matter what
hustling.
nobody say, man. Spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, your kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar Nova. I feel like he was straight up and down, no really no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for 300 million, and I made 350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on the app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com. There's only one Deontay Wilder. There's only one Deontay Wilder.
Payday. You want payday. I know that.
Hey! What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another one. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury keeping us busy. As Tyson Fury is saying that Deontay Wilder asked for $20 million to step aside.
Talk to me. You gotta turn me up first.
Turn me up in my microphone.
Yo, turn up my headphones, man. Turn up the sound of my head. Oh, there we go. You already know I gotta thank my Lord and Savior for another one, because without him, none of this would be possible. And 20 million, boy, I tell you, 20 million.
20 million.
You know, everybody jumped out the window and was saying that anything above 10 is ludicrous. I mean, 20 million. That's because he knows he wants to fight again. That's how I look at it.
But Fury saying, what a joke Deontay Wilder has become. He asked for $20 million to move over. Hashtag Joker. So he basically, you giving him credit for asking for 20 because people were saying less, but he ain't getting it. They saying no. But Team Wilder saying this ain't even true. Malik Scott is on his Instagram and he's like,
yeah, I know, man.
We don't want step aside money. We want retribution and we want it in blood. They want revenge and they want it in blood. That's what he said. And we'll just go to his right here. I'll screen share that. And he says, nah, Wilder declined and had no interest in step aside money. Y'all dealing with a whole different type of motherfucker over here. He want the blood, not the step aside money. Retribution is upon us. And this is based off a statement by Michael Benson where he quoted Bob Arum revealing that Deontay Wilder, where they said they were not paying step aside. But Malik is assuring us, forget that they saying they not paying. We said we not taking it. So is Fury making this $20 million number up, or did Wilder really ask for 20, get denied, and now take the stance of, I never wanted no money to begin with. I wanted in blood.
I think this is what they offered him, 20 million, and then the denial was like, it was like Bob Arum thinking the decision was preposterous. How preposterous of you if you turn out 20 million from us.
Yo, but
so
this
why
is
not get out in front of it first, right?
Isn't it so conflicting? Bob says this morning, it's reported that he said this morning,
talk to me.
I'm not paying step aside money.
Correct.
Then we wake up from a nap and Tyson saying Wilder wanted $20 million step aside money. What a joke.
Correct.
Like, so which one is it? Are we paying or are we not paying?
But don't forget that Frank Warren said there's two options. The two options are either we pay or we fight. So was it that Tyson Fury had a conversation with Frank Warren and they potentially presented a $20 million offer to Wilder? That's what I'm leaning more towards than anything else right now.
I just want to know where this 20 million came.
How you come
How
about, yeah.
real is it? And if it's fake, like, why are we still lying on each other? Like, does this help build the fight? I mean, I guess $20 million step aside, that's unheard of. So, it's definitely adding interest to this fight.
Definitely. And then you have some other wrinkles, right, that we definitely have to talk about. Because it's domino effect, right? This fight affects everybody. This fight literally has the heavyweight division, so to speak,
on standstill.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's a complete domino effect.
Now, what other pieces fall? What other dominoes fall? Like, what are you talking about? So right now,
the other domino that's fallen is Eddie Hearn this morning speaking to, I can't remember who he was speaking to, but he was talking about the potential. Who was it?
Usyk's manager you talking about?
Correct.
Alexander something?
He was having a conversation with Alexander saying that, well, if this fight isn't going to take place, you guys are next, right? And if I'm not mistaken, the lawyers of Deontay Wilder and Shelly Finkel and lawyers of Tyson Fury have ordered that the WBO ordered the mandatory for Joshua Usyk. Did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, I mean, I seen the president, Paco, come out and say that he hopes the fans will enjoy, Usyk versus Joshua. So
correct.
It's not ordered, but he's letting it know, like, this is what we want next. This is what, like, we mandated. Make it happen, Captains.
Wow.
What's up?
That's exactly what it is. But it's not only like there's a lot of people that are involved that wants this fight to take place, which I find a little strange. Don't you find it strange?
A lot of people.
For it was reported that Shelly Finkel and Fury's lawyers have also wrote a letter to wanting this fight to be ordered, the WBO mandatory. Don't you find that to be strange?
Shelly Finkel?
That's what I read, man.
I mean, you need to read it word for word so we can hear it, because you're saying Shelly wrote a letter to the WBO.
Let me find it.
I mean, the only thing I can think of
what I read.
That's cool. The only thing I can think while you look for the actual words is that he wants to make sure AJ's free and clear to negotiate with the winner of Wilder Fury. But that would be very, very ambitious of him. And
I'm gonna send the article.
Overzealous to be talking like that. I mean, I don't know. I think you need to climb Mount Everest / Fury, then worry about what's next. Because Fury's a tall task. A tall task for anyone. But we're talking the fact that Tyson Fury took to his Instagram, and let's go ahead and share you that just so you know where the sourced information is coming from. The Gypsy King himself took to his Instagram and posted that, well, I mean, you'll see for yourself. A lot of memorabilia. He's selling a little bit of everything. Now, he's got a little private house in Miami Beach. Look at this. Private house in Miami Beach. That's insane. Shout out to him, bro. Look at those walls for privacy. Paris has made it. She's pregnant. We didn't know that. Tommy's down there training with him. And where we at? Here we go. It's coming up. It's coming up. Boom. Boom. Here he goes. He posted this. Does he got music?
That's right. What?
So the audio we got there, that's just Wilder's audio from his video. But, that's... Fury posted that, you know what I mean? He posted that. What a joke Bronze Bomber has become. Asked for $20 million to move over. #Joker. Looks like I have to crack his skull again. And that's a shot at the whole dent in my head.
Yep. Hey, that means that he's watching. He's watching.
Well, obviously he's watching, It's pretty documented. Pretty documented that
What's up? Oh.
That his skull was dented according to his team.
Facts.
But I want to know what y'all think, man. Do you guys believe that Fury, or rather Wilder, wanted 20 million to step aside, or is this just Fury with his mind games trying to take, control of the narrative in the media? What do you think, man? What do you think? Call us up, 1-425-569-5241. We got Louisville Slugger with a super chat saying, the gypsy tactics has begun. Can't believe Fury. So he says, don't believe Fury saying Wilder asked for any $20 million. It's all part of the gypsy Jedi mind tricks.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, who knows what's being said? He said this morning yesterday morning that he was gonna have a fight with AJ August 14th. I mean, look where we are right now. So, I mean, he's proven to be untrue when he's speaking.
Well, we got Supermax in Plainview, Texas, that says 20 million makes sense for Wilder to ask. That's his minimum. Now, let me ask you, Francis.
Talk to me.
The number 20 million is out there.
Yeah.
Tyson has already come out on record and said, man, we ain't giving him 20. We're going to Dennis Skull.
Correct.
Does this marinate? Remember, Eddie gave them a week. Does this marinate? Does Eddie start calling people like, yo, if you only want 20, maybe, AJ give up 10 from his purse. You give up 10 from your purse. Y'all both get 65 million. We pay Wilder 10 and 10, 20 million. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, just because you asked the question, I'm going to go with you. But we already know how Deontay Wilder's team feels. That their money doesn't matter. It's retribution.
Again,
if that number is what they're starting with, I mean, it should be easy to take 10 off the top, or ask the Prince to add another 10 to ensure that this fight, takes place.
But
in the kingdom of Saudi
how
Arabia.
do we know who was first? How do we know Fury didn't try to get ahead of Wilder when Wilder turned down 20 million and say, he asked for 20? Or how do we know Wilder didn't try to get ahead of Fury and Malik come out and say, we don't want no money because they turned down the 20 that they wanted?
Jack, all those things are on the table. All those things have to be accounted for in these arguments, right? You can't have these arguments without having both sides of the story. So get into the bottom of exactly who made the deal first in terms of made the move to offer 20 million or ask for 20 million. That's really where we're at right now. And it's so crazy that so much layers to this story.
No, it's gonna keep happening.
We're stuck on who asked for the 20 million. Was it asked or was it given? I mean, was
it offered?
Offered. Sorry, my apologies. Thank you. Like one of the two, man. Was it offered?
I mean, why wouldn't you have a number if you're Team Wilder? You know that was going to be a question.
We talked about that this morning, right? But because he wants retribution, man. He wants revenge. That's why. That's really what it comes down to for me. So why have a number when it doesn't really matter? I'm gonna take all this time to go through the litigation to be what? To be what exactly?
I don't know. You're going to take all this time to get 20 fucking million. That's a lot of money. Why are we acting like 20 million isn't a lot of money? Well, 20 million is a lot of money. There are fighters that haven't gotten paid 20 million yet. First of all, B-Hop never got 20 million guaranteed. Never.
Well, he going to make 20 million in his third fight, though.
Who?
Deontay Wilder.
Maybe. But you see, I seen other people saying things like that. Like, why would he take 20 million when he can make 30 in this fight? Because he could lose, right? There's still that. It's 50-50. And if you take the step aside, you're guaranteed this 20 plus the next fight that you're negotiating. Yeah. The next opportunity at one of the two, which still means 20 plus million. But, when you want revenge, you want revenge.
Yep. And that's all that's on the mind, right?
That is a lot, Trey. I mean, I've never heard of a step-aside fee that astronomical. Believe me, if that shit was really... Listen, Adrian Broner, they be out here talking about, give me 10 million Showtime. He took 1.5 million as step-aside, and that is a big number. So, 20? That's a huge number, bro.
Is that a huge number? Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. But
everybody's a sports manager / accountant. He's only getting 40%. You don't even know the number. You don't know the total number. So 40% of what? Like 40% of what number? What's the total number? He's getting 40%. Like, you dudes are so hilarious, man. Like that. I mean, I guess I can't say anything, right? I'm sitting here doing a show on a $20 million offer, so I'm counting pockets too. But geez, Louise.
yes, we all are counting a little bit of pocket. Yes, we are. What else are you gonna do, man? Damn, that shit slit me already. This shit's crazy. What would you guys do, man? Do you put a price on those type of things? Does it mean that much to you? Because for some people, it means a lot, right? It means a lot. The money doesn't mean as much as it does for other people. The victory is better. It's sweeter than the money.
Depending. I don't know, man.
I
Depending.
told you so. That I knew it. It's sweeter than the money.
All that depends, man. Look,
when you have money, at
all
least.
that depends. For me, I mean, yo, $20 million not to do anything. Y'all tripping. That's the thing. We never made $1 million, seen $1 million.
Facts.
That's why y'all talking like this. But, y'all got to get it together, man. Like,
We got some super chats that we got to get to, man.
let's go. I see too, Javier Caputillo says, 20 million, that's the least. They were trying to overlook him like he didn't even exist. So good for him. Now, careful by them putting it out there here. Now that might be off the table. Yeah, it might be off the table, or they put it out to get the pressure from the fans to say things like 20 million is a lot of money not to fight, because 20 million is a lot of money not to fight.
Wow.
None of the Charlos ever made 20 million guaranteed. Gervonta never made 20 million guaranteed. No PBC fighter made 20 million guaranteed, not named Deontay Wilder.
Okay. What you getting at?
Jacobs never made 20 million guaranteed.
Okay.
And this is, I'm talking about making 20 million guaranteed for actually working, for actually fighting, for actually taking punches.
Not accumulative.
You would set a record. You would be in the Guinness Book World Record, or however the fuck it's called, Guinness Book of World Records, for accepting a $20 million site fee. It's unheard of. I mean, a $20 million. Look, it's so unheard of. I'm calling it a site fee. Because it's unheard of to get 20 million to step aside. It's unheard of. Wow. So, I don't know. It's something that the team needs to think about. $20 million is generational wealth. $20 million. I'm no accountant. I'm no financial advisor, but I mean, put 10 in a CD. You're gonna get something. Yeah, buy 10 million worth of fucking real estate in your kid's name. It's free money. It's free money. My energy's the same. When Eddie offered him the Chisora and the Dillian White fights, I felt that $5 million for Chisora and that $8 million for Dillian White. That was free money. This is even worse, and you hear those numbers.
You're talking like
$5 million
that's never
to fight.
Had money before, though.
But
you're talking like somebody's never had money before. I get what you don't think I don't get what you're saying. I gotta play the other side. You're talking to somebody that's had money before that ain't tripping over money.
Let me tell you something, man.
You get to a level you're not tripping over money, bro.
I hear you.
Like, that ain't shit.
I hear you.
I've had money. Money come
but that's
go.
a lie. That's
a
lie. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Deontay.
so you think he feels different?
I think.
Okay.
I think Deontay only made $20 million guaranteed 2 times.
2 times. So
Dominic Brazil.
So he's worried about $20 million that's on the table. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying, motherfucker, 20 million more guaranteed. You don't know when that's gonna happen again. It's 20 million for not fighting. You don't know if that ever. Matter of fact, Francis. It might not never happen because it's never been. No one's ever been rumored. No one's ever been associated with $20 million as a step aside.
You gotta bet on yourself.
I'm not telling you not to.
No,
I
no,
think
not-
that
no,
is
him.
bet.
No, no.
I think because
think
listen
that-
to me.
yeah.
I think because he bet on himself, because he chose to stop the negotiations with AJ, because he chose to make his own lane with Fury.
Facts.
That's why he's worth $20 million for a step aside.
No, that's
He
why-
made his
no,
own
no,
lane.
no,
He
no,
bet on
no,
himself
no, no, no,
already.
no, 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 no,
You
no,
better
no,
reap
no,
what
no,
you
no, no,
sowed.
He's worth more than that.
You
for
better
step
reap
aside.
what you.
Worth more than that for step aside.
You delusional, man. You
Yeah,
not.
always see
why
how
you-
you see how you do
why
that
you-
though.
why
you
you
see
never-
that as soon as I disagree with you, the first thing you go to is you're delusional.
Because-
yeah, this guy's
because-
terrible, eh? Yo,
because-
the first time I say something that's like a little
Yo,
bit,
because
he's like,
listen to
yo,
me.
this fucking guy-
Because we've never heard of $20 million step aside, and you're gonna
okay,
say
so what? So
and you're gonna say no, give him more.
his records are not meant to be broken because
It's
that's
not-
his minimum.
There is no
Champ, that's his minimum.
to fight, Francis.
Yes, that's
Francis.
his minimum.
Francis, let me explain what you're saying.
Yes.
That's his minimum to actually fight. Listen to me. Don't stop there. It's his minimum to actually go through a 90-day training camp. To actually do all the stuff fighters got to do during training camp. We talking about your minimum for not doing none of that. Your minimum, maybe to show up in the audience and build up the fight. Like, you could choose to keep training, but your minimum to do nothing but be associated. Man, that's insane, bro. Let's stop.
Everybody doesn't wager the
Let's
same
stop.
things in life, bro. You guys
I
gotta
hear you.
understand that, you know. What I mean?
Yeah, because everyone gets $20 million
It's
payday.
the same. It's the same thing. Hold on. It's the same thing. You can kind of say the same thing with the Charlos and the Andrade, right? Everything just weigh the same. When you put on the other side of the scale, I don't give
know.
a fuck how much money you
I
talking.
thought rumor has it Espinoza reached back out to Andre. Ain't that what
That's
been heard?
Espinoza. But then that's gonna be something they present to Andre's
Hey
team.
man,
and they
Andre's stock went up.
Team.
Payday. Andre's stock went up, and
He won
Espinoza
payday.
realized
I know
that. They just did 200,000 views with Brandon.
Right.
That's not good.
But and well, but you it's because of your fault, man. It's your fault. It's
Even
your
though
fault.
to
It's your
them,
fault. It's your fault.
Listen, even though
No,
to
no,
them,
it's your fault.
What's my fault?
Because you don't get the lower divisional clout, man. So you know what I mean.
But I'm about to.
You know?
Even though to them, it might be worth it that they did 200,000 views, because I'm sure they're not paying Brandon what they pay Tank, and Tank was doing like that, right? When he was fighting like the Nunez's and the like the Ricardo, whatever.
I can't recall. It's pretty far back.
No, I hear you. Yeah.
But what
he's
I do
never
know
done
the-
$1 million on Showtime.
He hasn't.
No.
Can you show me a link?
No, that's your man. You defend him.
Oh no!
I
So
I
you
could be
just put the
spitting. I could be
information out
putting
there?
lies out
Of
there.
course. So I gotta go fact checks for you. No, I'm not
No,
doing
you
that,
don't.
bro.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I gotta go check to see if you're right.
No. No, you just don't contest it, and it goes down
Oh,
as
it
I'm
just
right.
goes down. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I know. That's a good one. That's a
We
good
got
one. Who's falling
Supermax.
for the banana in the tailpipe, bro? You tripping?
Supermax that says, what does the third fight anticipate to make that it is what will determine whether 20 million make it, or will his end of the 60-40 exceed that? But it don't matter if his 40% means it's more than 20 million, because he's gotta work for that 40%. The 20 hypothetically would be to step aside.
Oh, here you go. So here's 20 million.
Yeah.
So here's 20 million, and I catch you on the next one, bro. You tripping, man?
No, not I catch you on the next one.
Yeah,
You know, we
yeah.
put that in contract.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I catch you on the next one.
Same
Literally
ironclad.
on the next one.
Same
Yeah.
ironclad
Same
contract that got us
ironclad.
here. Same ironclad contract that got him winning arbitration. That's all.
They ain't had to do all this. That could have been sorted out a long time ago. A lot of wasted time.
I hear all y'all.
Because they want to go through the loophole.
Lot of tough guys talking about Wilder want to take it in blood, and that's cool.
And that's cool. But
You could buy.
let's take it in paper.
You could buy a whole motherfucking
Let's take
blood
it into,
bank with 20 million.
Let's take it in some money.
Buy you a blood bank with 20 million. Buy you a blood
Yo,
block
that boy,
in Cali or New York with 20 million. Fuck is y'all talking about, man? Y'all tripping, man.
Let's just sell his left arm right now for 20 million.
20
Y'all tripping, man. Yo,
Again.
matter of fact,
I'm
give me
gonna.
both my fucking- Hold on.
No.
Matter of fact,
It's
give me
my
both
turn.
my
Can I
arms,
talk?
man. No,
Can
give
I
me
talk?
He's
Yo.
on both his arms, man.
Yo,
for
I
20 million,
want
man.
Francis. I want Francis to give us 5. Since we use that number a lot, like, yo, he ain't top 5 pound for pound. Top 5. So 5. I want you to give me 5 fighters not named Mayweather, Oscar, Pacquiao,
To get a guarantee of $20 million?
AJ.
Come on, man. What kind of question you asking, man? I'm not about to go look that up, man. You tell me.
No, there's no one to look up.
You tell
man.
me.
There's no one to look up.
There probably is.
You gonna have to go
There
to the
probably
80s.
is. It don't matter. There
Go to the
is, though.
80s
It
and
don't matter.
find the Tysons and the fucking Evanders.
The Evanders. Yeah, you terrible.
I'm telling
you. Just
you.
asked me to give me 5. Then you put this. Then you when I'm
Yo,
thinking of 5,
I'm
you put the
Googling.
stipulation.
I'm gonna steal a name from you before you can even use that name. I'm going to Roy Jones. Roy Jones.
Obviously you would.
Roy Jones. Didn't he just make 25 mil? Or was that only Mike? Roy Jones
don't know,
Jr. Highest purse. Highest. Yo, why, I thought Google reads my voice. Highest purse, Google. Finish the whole
You
French
think
sentence.
Google works for you, man?
I mean, shit. I thought they was listening. Let's see. Highest purse.
I wish. Please don't listen, Google.
What Roy Jones net worth? No. How much Roy Jones money? No. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones purse. How much will they make? This is the one. I think they just made 25. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. 2 boxers secured millions dollars. To make more this weekend, combined purses totaling $13 million. Tyson, who is more reputable than both, will get a large chunk of the change. All right, so they had to split. Mike Tyson was guaranteed 10. Roy was guaranteed 1 to 3. So that's not a high purse. Anybody can find us a higher purse for Roy. I'm sure he got more than that in the past, but yeah, man, I don't know. There's not a lot of people getting 20 million, and they getting that 20 to fight, man. That's all I'm saying. They getting that 20 million to get in the ring and swing. They not getting it to just lay up and chill. No, they not. We got Supermax back with another one that says 15 million is what he should take. Step aside and potentially save 2 more paydays. If Fury bears him, did he mean beats? Bears him?
Beats him. Let's go with
Bears, all right, beats him like I'd say. Yeah, you're right. Beats him like I'd say he could peak with the 3rd fight. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just looking at it like, yo, 20 million is a lot of bread for real to do nothing. That's like,
It is to do something.
nah. You know how many interviews?
It's to suck
First of
your
all,
pride in and
first
sit
of all,
back
you
and
know
wait.
how big you gonna get.
It's to suck your pride in and sit back and say, yeah, you know what? You was fucking right. Yeah, you was right, bro.
Yo, how
Yeah,
big
you
is
was
the?
right. Salute.
Let me
You was
Google
right,
what
man.
a $20 million yacht look like, man. Let me see what a
Massive.
$20 million yacht. Let me see what that look like, because I don't think y'all understand. You know what $20 million is, because y'all never had it, so y'all just like, oh,
have you?
no, but I dream and aspire to have it. So
Me too.
I want it so bad that I can't believe y'all overlooking $20 million as if it's nothing.
I mean, but if he's already touched 20 million, he ain't tripping about 20. But I feel you.
I mean, technically speaking, there's only 2 times that logically make sense that he could have made $20 million.
Could have been one. And did it, though.
Then you got to say the government takes 40% from both of those $20 million purses, plus everybody else that got their hands in their cookie jar. So let's just stop.
That's why
Let's
you have
just
a good
stop.
accountant and a good tax
Let's
person
just
to
stop.
take care of you, bro. So
Let's
get
just
out of here
stop.
with all that, man.
Let's just
You know
stop.
better than that,
Tiger
man.
Woods
Selling wolf tickets, man.
See, Tiger Woods has 155-foot, $20 million yacht. All right. So I'm just saying.
Payday.
They
You
want
want
payday. Let me show you what a
that.
$20 million yacht looks like. It's a city block. All right. So all y'all talking is craziness. This is Mr. Woods.
I think what people's hoping like the first time that he would just forget about the lawsuit, forget about arbitration and move on. And this time they're hoping that he takes the money and get out the way. But he ain't doing none of, man. Listen. I asked you earlier, and I keep saying it. Nobody don't listen to me when I talk. Y'all be tripping.
What you saying?
Is there a number? Is there a number for retribution and revenge? Is there a number?
Man,
right now, they put the number out as 20, and everybody's like, goo goo gaga. Oh my God, 20 million. Whoa! But is there a number for Wilder? That's the question.
Man,
I asked
listen,
you
all I'm saying,
you got
Francis,
a number. I got a number.
Francis,
they got a number.
Francis,
talk to me.
At 36 years old, we need to be smart. At 36, coming off a loss, 15-month layoff.
I've never been 36. You have. You gotta tell me.
At 36, and your career, right, is based off your athleticism, your youth, your age, your output. At 36, it's something to consider. $20 million without working. It's not every day that a fighter gets to make $20 million. But I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. You guys are not valuing that.
They're not just giving you $20 million for not working. You had to work to get that $20 million, Nestor.
Listen, no
Nestor,
problem.
you had to go through months of arbitration.
No problem.
And testifying and pleading case and coming up with evidence to get the position for somebody to try and offer you $20 million for step aside. Fuck that. Nah, you try to duck me
I'll
on
say
a simple
this.
situation. You try to duck me. Don't duck me, son.
I'll say this. Teofimo just made $1.2 million to $1.5 million to face Vasil Lomachenko. Now he's making 2.8 to face undefeated Cambroso, and we're talking about turning down $20 million to do nothing.
Are you talking about fucking Teofimo Lopez and Deontay Wilder? Man, it's your
No,
mess.
I'm just trying to
You
continuously.
can't.
I'm just trying to continuously show you that not every fighter
can't.
makes $20 million.
That's a fact, but we're talking Wilder
You
and
know?
Teofimo Lopez.
And that's cool. But how many opportunities?
Sorry, bro.
How many more opportunities? You yourself know what Wilder got to do to get another $20 million payday.
Facts. Actually, I can't even say that because he's so big right now in terms of his popularity and clout.
Man.
You know that. And
So you saying he gonna lose to Fury and get another $20 million?
Champion too, huh? Yeah.
He could lose to Fury and get another $20 million payday.
Facts. I believe that.
I'm gonna go to callers. Please call in. Please, y'all. Don't
If
leave
y'all believe that, yo,
Don't leave me alone with this dude.
Don't believe it, yo. He be over here talking like he don't believe.
You want payday?
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
that.
he know that.
Payday.
That's right.
You want payday?
Don't leave me alone with this guy. He's gone delusional, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all hearing him, man.
Oh, man.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
My man, yo,
Yeah,
first
you
of all, you're
I'm
not
telling
putting
you tripping,
no
man.
respect on $20 million, man.
Subscribe to youtube.com/the
Lives-
boxing
yo,
voice
you know how
for the
many lives
latest
can
and
be
greatest
changed?
interviews with your favorite fighters.
How many lives could be changed with $20 million? Lord,
You wouldn't even have time to spend it, man.
I don't need time to spend it. You know, the sense of security, the financial freedom that it brings you and your family.
So you just
That
get up-
sense, that
So what you
alleviation
do? When I
off
say-
your
when I
off
say
your
spend
off
it,
your
mind you, when I
off your
say-
off your shoulders.
You don't have to worry. You don't even look at prices. You just live.
I mean, you know, that's you assuming.
I'm asking you a question.
Rich
That would-
people get
sorry,
richer.
Question mark.
Rich people get richer.
Well,
I wouldn't say
that's for sure.
I wouldn't say that I would overlook or just buy without looking. But Louisville Slugger says, we about to crush a whole country's dreams. Hashtag legendary. And Coach Javier Caputillo, shout out to Javier Caputillo, who says, Ness, but you just brought it up. They can each give up $10 million each, and it still can happen. Remember, Lomachenko gave up money to make the fight happen with Teofimo. Allegedly.
Sorry, Mr. Capetillo. Negative.
What?
With all due respect, man.
What?
I don't give. Your point was give up 10 here, but that ain't
yeah.
happening, bro.
Fury-
We did talk about that, yeah.
Fury say, I'm going to give up 10 and make 65. You make 65. We give Wilder 20.
Now when he bitched about getting the guaranteed the money, he's gonna give up money now. He talked about giving charity this and
Listen,
you know?
again, for Fury and AJ, they have to sit back and say to themselves, how many more times can we make 65 million guaranteed?
It's the market is trending that way. So a few more.
Not with losses, man.
Why not?
Anything. Brother, this is boxing. Somebody could be brain dead tomorrow from a punch, man.
You're not
You don't
lying.
know what the fuck could happen.
You're not lying.
They might not make it out. Like, this is boxing, but we going to the callers. What? Rep it. Holla.
What's up? What's up? Francis is delusional. $20 million for free without doing nothing.
It's not for
Just-
free. You fucking.
Just to wait.
It's
to
not
wait.
for free.
Listen,
Tell me where it's
listen.
free. Tell me why it's for free.
Let-
Tell me why
let me
it's for
finish.
free. No.
Why you
Let
always cut him off? He
No,
your
no, no, no,
nemesis.
no. Tell me
he
why
got
it's
your
for free.
number.
Tell me why
He
it's
got-
for
Yo,
free.
you got his number.
Why
what,
you
Rep
cut
it?
me off?
You got his
Why
number.
you
what,
cut
Rep
me
it?
off? You my nemesis. Yo,
Let me finish. I know, man. He's always interrupting.
Yeah, he
Check
do.
it. $20 million for free, and all he needs to do is wait and potentially get another fight.
For free.
Who's dumb enough? Who's dumb enough to leave $20 million on tape
for free?
Another thing is this. I already did a super chat, but I might as well say it. Mayweather is fighting for who knows what, 20 to 25 million. Logan Paul losing his dignity hairlessly. So you're trying to tell me that Mayweather doesn't know what money is? Wait, you're trying to tell me that Mayweather doesn't know what money is?
You know that Mayweather and Wilder always disagree on whether or not what money means to them. And come on, man, let's not go there with that, man.
Listen. Remember, look at big fights. Look at big fights and big paydays don't come along every day. Just ask.
Not when you name Wilder, baby. Not when you name Wilder. When you name Wilder. When you name Wilder, it doesn't matter.
Yo, can you?
I can guarantee 50 million. Yes, I can.
Let that man get his call.
He gonna get his call, man. Let it rock.
You a hater. Let him get his call.
All right, man. So here I go again. Since I was rudely interrupted. Look at Mayweather would have taken that 20 million. It's almost like a braggable thing too. The first guy to get 20 million for a payoff like that. Come on, man.
When last Barry step aside?
I think Broner's the highest step aside.
Step aside.
No, didn't Lennox give somebody 4 million? I think. I don't know. Maybe.
Look at the top. The top was probably 4 million. But the whole point is this. This is the most braggable thing. Not even throwing one punch, taking $20 million. Come on.
20.
Anybody with brain cells will take that. That's my call, man. This guy's cutting me off.
What rep are you serious? No. Stay there. Though. What rep are you serious? You're talking basura, garbage. Yo, let me rob you. Bruv, stop talking, man, because at the end of the day, this is what happens, okay? All seriousness. This is what happens. You get an opportunity, you have to fight. Fight for your right. Fight for your right to fight again, okay? With everybody disagreeing with you, saying, hey, you know what you should do, Wilder? You should forget about it. You've said a lot of things that make you look a little cuckoo. You should just let it go. He said, nah, that, man. I know what I know. What I know What I know is that I'm right. And what did he come out? He right. Now they hoping. They wishing on a star. Kill my soundbite. They wishing on a star that he takes that step aside money.
All that rightness doesn't give your family $20 million.
That he takes that step aside
all that
money.
Rightness is
no, he wants
$20
blood.
million, bro.
No step aside money. You try to ruin my life. You try to take
all
my
that
$20
rightness
million paid her from
doesn't
me.
give future generation $20 million for not doing nothing.
Bro. Nah, you gotta see me. You gotta see me.
It's a lottery.
You gotta see me. You can't try to take my life. You can't try to take me from my kids. You gotta see me, bro. You gotta see me. You gotta see me. You gotta see me. You gotta see me.
Yo, are you okay?
Dude, you're not. Wilder's not telling. You're not channeling Wilder.
See me to this day. You gotta see me. See me.
I'm off, bro.
He's
screaming too much. I can't even get a word out.
That's right. We ain't trying to hear no step aside money. You gotta see me. I want it back. I want blood.
Yo,
I want blood. I'm gonna get off. Nestor's the only sense of reason on this show. That's all I gotta say.
You talking basura? Somebody takes something from you and they should just step aside and take your money. You crazy? You talking basura?
But that happens every day in lawsuits. It's like, oh, he I punched someone.
It's because they're lazy.
They sue me, and they get paid.
Yeah, the easier route to do is to pay them. Here, take some money. But if you really know that you right, yeah, we going to trial, pussy. Cause you ain't getting $1. You ain't getting $1 from me. We going to court. I know I didn't do nothing to you. Yeah, I know.
Well. All right. That got interesting. We're going out to Ed. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Listen, obviously, it'll be really easy to take 20 million, but the problem is Joshua's not part of this contract. If Fury and Joshua fight, it's a 2-fight deal. So there's no guarantee that Fury wins, because if Joshua wins, does that mean Joshua's not part of the arbitration?
Yeah.
And Wilder He's a good athlete, but he's got a lot of fast twitch muscles, and he's getting a little bit on in age, so he could take a step aside fight Charles Martin, whoever it is he wants to fight, and he might lose as well. And I just don't think he's the type of guy to want to even take step aside. I think he's got a bunch of money, and he just wants revenge, bro. He believes he was cheated, and I think that's better for him, because when you think that you got beat and you believe like, yo, this guy was better than me, you're more likely to come into the ring with demons. But if he wholeheartedly believes that, yo, I was cheated, this guy can't beat me, he's gonna go in there and think, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna knock this guy out. So I don't see him taking it, and I think there's a lot of risks as well taking it. So yeah, what do you guys think?
You don't think he's gonna take the fight, Wilder?
No.
I don't think he's gonna take the money.
That's
the
right.
money.
That's right. I agree. Because he got heart.
Yeah, he won't necessarily get the belt. Yeah, the Fury could lose the belt, and I don't think he even cares about the belt. I think he just wants to be like, yo, I got this.
Hey, you know what's so funny? You smart guy. You very smart guy. He never went to arbitration about no fucking money. He didn't go to arbitration about no flipping money, Nestor. He didn't go to arbitration about no $20 million step aside. He went to arbitration about the fight. I want the fight. Don't talk to me about no money. Don't try to smooth me over with no money. Don't try to sell me with no money. Come on, man.
But yeah, I got Wilder in the third fight anyways, but we'll see.
Well, all right, brother. Thank you for calling in. Ed, in the UK, we going out to Dom in Seattle.
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingVoice.com. I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believes he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife and cut the bullshit out. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
Yo, what's good? A little bit of voice of reasoning. I think, when you feel like you've been done wrong and you went to court with it, lost money, people don't go to court for free. Lawyers aren't for free. Maybe for the first caller they are. Generational wealth, 20 million, but if you fight the person, you get more. Hopefully some people know how to do math.
If you win.
The guarantee and also back end money. So, yeah, I say, he's not going to take that. There's more money actually fighting him than it is actually taking the step aside. Step aside is for people who don't want to do great. I think he's looking to do great, man. Shout out to Floyd, he's getting the bag. Shout out to Canelo, he's almost trying to get the bag, Big things happening. Shout out to the haters, man. Just keep on calling in and supporting. There's a different way of supporting. It's obviously hating. That's my call.
All right, Mr. PBC.
Mr. PBC, shout out to you. We got some more super chats?
We got some more callers.
BoxingVoice.com.
Golovkin, you are next, my friend. Por eso lo vuelvo a repetir. La era del Canelo es la mejor porque peleó con los mejores. La suerte es para los mediocres, my friend.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yo, what up, Francis? What up, Ness? How y'all doing today?
What up?
Because there's an expression, man, that says pride will get you killed. And potentially pride could get this potential career paydays killed. I believe if you're Wilder and you really want to take this fight, it has to be a risk reward thing, and it's a bigger risk to take this Fury fight immediately, because if you don't win that fight, you don't have the same value. You go down in value. This is boxing. We know how it goes. Now, if you take the step aside, let's say I say 15 million, you take 15 million, right, to not fight. Then you make a comeback fight, Konowski, whatever, little $8 million fight. There's going to be a rematch clause for the undisputed. Take Ruiz in the meantime. Then that's another $20 million payday right there. Then what you can do, you still have the potential winner, the winner of that potential undisputed, and the loser.
Baby
still.
Sherman, soft, no heart.
Again, it's the risk reward, because if you lose this fight, Francis, you need to not act like we haven't seen what happened to between Fury and Wilder before. Bro, if you lose that fight, you dramatically devalue your paydays. That's just business.
I know.
So, and I believe that Wilder does
the
belief that he can.
That's
don't interrupt my call. Don't interrupt my call. Wilder has the belief that he can do this, that he can beat Fury. He's gonna have to do it, because if not, this is gonna in the long run it'll look like a big mistake. So I believe Wilder has a self belief and a self. He believes in himself to do that. It's a matter of him executing that plan. So it's all about risk reward. As a business person, I say you take a step aside, go make some paydays, go have both potential fights lined up. Because if you lose this third fight, all else is out the way. You could mess around and be Andy Reeves' B-side.
All right, Super Max, thanks for calling in. We're going out too. Looking like who we got? Lance in Ohio. What up?
Oh, man, I'm gonna try to not turn up. Can I use profanity?
Of course, man.
Listen, man. All these people calling in telling Wilder to take the step aside money and all this shit. I'm so angry. Like, y'all some hoes. You ain't never had nobody do nothing to you, and you just gotta get your get back no matter what. Look, money don't matter. Like, titles don't matter. Like, none of this matter. He gotta see this man. Wilder believes that he loaded or skinned his gloves, and that he orchestrated it in such a way to steal his title from him, and then run off with the bag, and then try to make a super fight. Running around lollygagging and laughing around with Joshua. Get the fuck out of here. They got a bitch. You's a bitch. And any nigga who's supporting that shit, you a bitch too. Because I done fought for less. Because a nigga playing with my name. My respect matter more than any of that. We can fight. Bro, can you imagine if somebody broke in your house, stole your car, trashed your whole crib up, and then turned around and said, I give you $5,000 to make. No, nigga, we got to fight. We got to fight. And if you beat me, you beat me. But all I know is, bro, we got the only sport where you allow to assault somebody legally, where you can beat a man to death legally because that's what's in your heart. You just built like that. Y'all not boxing fans. Y'all fans of Shark Tank and shit, wanting to make business deals. Let's make a deal. Like, nigga, I'm trying to throw these hands. I'm trying to throw hands. I signed up for boxing so I can knock somebody unconscious. And it's even better when you felt like he did you dirty. It's even better when I got a reason. Bro, I'm telling you, this going to be a super fight. I can't wait. Like, either win, lose, either way, you got to respect the heart. This is what we wanted. Ain't this what we want? Are you not entertained? You want fights where dudes don't like each other. You want fights where dudes got beef. Don't we like that? Ain't that what we want to see as boxing fans of bad blood?
Yes.
Andre and Canelo and them? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to see the fight because it's beef. Like, fuck out of here with the bullshit, man.
Yo, you did a great job selling that shit. He's right. He right, yo. You know you do want, cause you know you hate them dudes that go to the press conference. They all friends and shit. This gonna be crazy fireworks. He's absolutely right, man. Absolutely right. Great call, man. Great energy. Lance in Ohio. That's crazy. You sound like a brand new caller today, man. Never heard you with that energy. That's what's up. I love it. Glad you chose the show to express your frustrations, man. And you guys could do the same. This is the voice of the people. Don't forget, there is no equal. You can call in and voice your opinion. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion. You can also add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation internationally from any country as long as you use the Skype application app downloaded on Android or iPhone. We're going out to Brooklyn. King Born, what's up?
When you see old dirty bastard form a position like that, then you know that I'm getting ready to bust your...
Yo, y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Peace. Listen, man. Let's get to the... I need everybody listen right now. Take your hat off your head and put it back on. Because this is what we doing now with this shit, man. You mean, I think he should get $80 million. Fuck that. If Fury AJ want that fight, give it to him. You know what I mean? If he wants to step aside, give that man $80 million. If y'all that goddamn thirsty and greedy and hungry and the whole shit. Fuck that, man. Ain't no man that got jerked and robbed. Just if I run up your crib and slap your mom, slap your kids, slap your wife, and I'll be like, you know what? Here's 10,000. You ain't gonna want to kill me? It's the same shit with Wilder, man. What y'all talking about?
Man, 10,000 ain't 20 million.
Up to
Fuck out
20
of here.
mil, man.
10,000 ain't 20
Don't
million.
do that now. Give him 50 mil.
50.
Give him 50 mil. The fuck is 20 mil? He made 25 mil the last fight, man.
Name
Come
five.
on, man. Keep this shit real, man.
Name 5 fighters not name AJ, Fury, fucking Canelo, Pacquiao.
No,
you
Ness,
can't.
that's what you would do.
You can't.
No, that's what you would
I never
do.
said I would take it. I never said I would take it. That's what you saying. I'm saying you can't name outside of the superstars in boxing that been around for the last 20 years, like Mayweather and Pacquiao. You know, Canelo. How many years he got boxing? And then you throw in Fury AJ. Not even Fury. He ain't been making 20 mil consistently. Throwing AJ, ain't nobody else out there making 20 fucking million, man. None of your favorite fighters. Not Crawford, not Chocolatito, not Inoue, not Earl, not Mikey, not Benavidez, not Caleb Plant. None of them. None of them. None of them. None of them, man. Look up Pacquiao's purse for Keith Thurman. He was guaranteed like 10. Y'all out here just talking because y'all don't have not one fucking million. You got 1 million limp balls. So a dude with 1 million limp balls telling another dude, don't take $20 million. Something that would be a career high step aside fee. Never heard of. Broner, the only dude I heard got like 1.5. And I swore one time somebody told her son about like
yo, do me a
Lennox.
favor, man.
Shut up.
Take, No, not you, man. Wilder, take this 20 million. Shut the fuck up. Go sit down somewhere, man.
That ain't what's being said, but I hear you. I hear everybody's interpretations because that's how y'all interpret it.
Just go sit down somewhere,
'Cause
bro.
y'all got
You're like a fly, bro.
Y'all got your
Every time you
own.
swat your hair, man.
You got your
Why
own
drinking
emotional
shit? It's
shit
kinda
going
weird,
through in your heads and in your minds, but this chess not checkers. This
Facts.
chess not checkers.
That's why the chess move was to do what he did through arbitration to put himself in front of,
So
in front
now
of check. He's in check right now.
So now go ahead and get mate. Let them two beat
mate,
on each other.
No, mate, no,
Let them-
that's not fucking mate. You know that.
Let me talk, man. You act.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Nah,
your
you
show.
go
You right.
first.
No, you go.
Oh,
you
it's
right,
your
you
show.
right,
You
right.
yo, where my glove at? Get my glove, man.
You right, man. Turn me down, man. It's okay. You gotta get your.
Yo, listen, bruh, you tripping, man.
Go
I'm
ahead,
just
tell me,
saying.
yeah.
You let those two heavyweights go through them 2 fights they gotta go through.
Talking chess terms, so we understand.
And that's what I'm saying.
No, like show me, like talking the chess piece.
You
'cause
said
he's in check right now.
It's
so,
not too
so
many.
what should you do?
It's not too many moves I can do. You already said he's in check. You know what I'm saying? He's in check. So now Fury got to get out of check, and then I can only checkmate. But that's what it is.
Do you think he's in check? No, just
You
just so I
said
can
that.
ask, no, I'm asking you. Do you think he's in check?
You
in
said
chess,
that.
I'm asking you. Do you think in chess terms he's in check?
Who, Fury?
Yes.
Hell no.
What position? What position would you think he's in? Like, talk to me, chess.
Nah, I mean, there's no position you can say. The board is still
Is he
open.
1 or 2 moves away from check? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, give me another.
Fury?
No.
Fury's 3 moves
from
away.
No, Wilder have Fury in check. You said no.
Uh-huh.
Right? So that means that how much moves is Wilder away from having him in check? Fury in check. In chess terms.
I mean, July 24th. That's gonna let if he wins.
So
if
he wins, that's not checkmate. That's check.
Yeah, because checkmate would be if they're only playing each other. I think they're all pieces on the board. That's why I'm saying Fury got 3 moves before checkmate. You got to beat Wilder and beat AJ 2 times. Checkmate. Heavyweight division is done. Same thing for Wilder. He's got
I
to
see it that way. That's why I was asking your mindset.
He's got to.
I see it with just them fighting, with just the way that things have been moving from the first fight, the second fight, the arbitration. It's all chess moves. I feel like with this, to close this chapter on this scenario with Wilder and Fury.
I mean,
he would be in check with the
if we do
arbitration
it
win.
that
So
way,
that's why I looked at it that way. Yeah.
Even if we do it that way, I mean, yeah, he would be in check because he's forced to fight.
Right.
So, when you got somebody in check, they can't do nothing but get out of check. They can't move any other piece. They got to defend their king or block the check.
Right.
So, Fury's only move is to fight or pay step aside, which is what we're talking about.
Right.
So that's why I think it's not over. That's what I'm saying. It's not as simple as checkmate. Like chess is not, it obviously, it's a lot of moves and it can go fast because of the speed, but
right. And I'm asking you, who's the chess master, to break it down
I ain't
for
no
us.
fucking master.
You're giving us you
every
are,
time,
master, every time you look
I've
up,
realized
this guy's playing chess, man.
I hear you, but I realize the more we talk about chess on this show, shout out to God and making this show so big, because the more we talk about chess on this show, the more I get a request from people that listen to this show, and the more I'm getting my ass beat from dudes in other countries with some nice, like that dude Benjamin ain't no joke, and then some dude from the UK just spanked me
from time to time.
He like a 14. Yeah, but I'm Mike Coffey. I'm trying to fight everybody. So my man from the UK, he's a 14.
I know you would like to, wouldn't you, Martinez? You would. Would you say, sir?
No, I mean the dude that I fought, that I played chess with, is a 1495 rating.
Okay.
So like I've never been past 1200. I don't think I've never been past 1200.
Dude's talking about my face is very punchable. Funny as hell.
Yeah, man. It's easy to say that, man. It's easy to say.
It's always easy. But yeah, man. Listen, that's crazy. And the reason why, that was your daily chess talk. You know what I mean? I really wanted to know, in terms of, in boxing, right? Boxing is a lot like chess,
man,
right?
It's
a lot of
no
moves,
check.
right?
There ain't no check. Not yet.
No check.
Man.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
Man.
From the master.
Not
We
yet.
heard it from the master.
Not yet, man. We got a new caller in St. Louis. Who's this?
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub. What's Blazing in Sports? Let's get it.
T-Dub, what up?
T-Dub, what up? Talk to us.
Man, listen, guys. You know and I know that Wilder is not going to take any step-aside money. If he takes step-aside money, he will contradict everything he said. He done put out many videos saying, listen, stop worrying about my money. I'm comfortable. Don't worry about my money. He's already saying he's good on money. He putting out posts saying he want to get his back in blood. So how can a man who said, don't worry about my money, I want to get it back in blood, is going to turn around and be like, I'll take that $20 million. I'll let you guys fight for the top of the hill, the Highlander piece, and I'll sit back here and then, waste my time wait for when you guys or fight somebody and take a chance of losing. Listen, Deontay Wilder, he come off as a guy like me, like I spoke to you guys before, out of St. Louis. I fought for years, trained people. I just recently stopped training as much. If you have a fighter mindset, and you got to speak from a guy who got millions already, he don't value money like we value money. Maybe in the beginning he did, but if he's comfortable with money, and he done been champion for 5 years, 10 title defenses, and all of a sudden he feels that a guy that actually took him and gave him a loss actually cheated him, and he went so far as to fire a trainer, and now he gonna set up for $20 million. We both know he ain't gonna set up for it. He's gonna train like hell, like he's been training like hell, and when he get Fury in that ring, he going for the gusto.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. C-Dub.
Yo, did I forget to do this? Of course I did.
What you forgot, man?
Right,
we
man,
got show your boxing IQ. It's $20 million to possibly never get another shot again. I disagree. I disagree.
Of course you would. You had to.
My man, you agree with me. You just literally said a few seconds ago that if Wilder doesn't take this step aside money, you still believe he will get another $20 million payday.
I do.
All right, then. So how the fuck you gonna get another $20 million payday, but you can't get another title shot? What's harder to do, a $20 million payday or a title shot? All right, then. So I don't agree with him. What Repit says, $20 million is a lot. Hairless Mayweather is losing his dignity trying to make $20 million versus Logan Paul. Wilder should take $20 million and wait to fight for undisputed #all the belts.
Facts. Yo, read the
Whoa,
pre-pro.
facts.
Read the pre-pro.
Yo, that's what happens when you busy. He's gonna say
the pre-pro.
facts with something he disagreed with.
Definitely disagree with it.
But you still agree with it.
No, I didn't agree with him. Facts until you finish what you're saying. Like,
You
okay,
said
you're
facts.
done. Let's move on. Jesus have mercy. Where'd you leave off? Which super chat you leave off at? Which super chat you leave off at? None? Okay. He got the Master Scroll. Call him, leave the dead air for Francis to take care of.
I mean, you sent me something to read. The Bagdon Dinu is fighting Daniel Dubois for an interim. We knew that already. How he did it, is relationships.
It's more of the breakdown more than just him doing it.
It's relationships.
The breakdown of the WBA and all the shit they're doing. That's all.
I mean, yeah, you're showing the dirtiness of them.
That's all I was. We understood that news. Just
off
of
an eye injury, my man get an interim belt, and that's what I'm saying. This other dude just super chatted talking about Wilder might never get a title shot. Meanwhile, Dubois getting an interim title shot off of an eye injury.
I'm very sure that some sanctioning body would love to have Wilder as their champion.
Absolutely. We got Eric Cruz in Fort Worth says, Francis, step aside money is not go away money. It's I got next kinda money.
It's I'm a fucking pussy money. And I went through all this work to get myself in a position. So I'm gonna be a bitch and take the step aside money because he was right.
Yo, why
because you know what? How
dare
Your dreams is more important than mine.
How dare
you becoming undisputed is more important than mine.
How dare
I love it. You guys are so soft.
How dare you label anyone who took the money that millions of fighters fight for and never make. Shakur Stevenson is a phenom and still hasn't made 20 million. Not once, not guaranteed, and not together. Your boy Gervonta Davis hasn't made 20 million.
Are you talking to me or to Eric?
I'm talking to you, man, because you're discrediting $20 million,
That's
man.
hurting your feelings, ain't it? It's hurting your feelings. I don't see why it would hurt your feelings like that.
Yo, he's
because
discrediting.
you are the type of person I know that
I can't
wouldn't
wait.
let anything like that go.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. You can be bought.
What
can't you wait for?
I can't wait for
For what? Come on, tell me.
To see what happens. That's all. I'm going to Jarvis in Virginia.
Okay, wait. You so soft. Everybody be soft.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think your 20 million is like a step aside money. Cause like what old dude said, it's like pretty much get out the way money so we can make undisputed. Something that you've been saying all these years. You've been saying one champion, one face, one name all these years. Just to now say, okay, give me 20 million and I don't need to be one face, no name no more. I'm not sure how my marking or whatever. And plus, like old dude said earlier, there's no guarantee that Fury would have won and would have beat Joshua. And there's no guarantee that Joshua will fight Fury. I will fight AJ. Excuse me. There's no guarantee that AJ will fight Wilder. So he's been ducking Wilder now for years. So if Fury lost and then now Wilder's sitting there with 20 million with no shot to get his belt back. So I think he's doing the best move, man. The best move is to go ahead and go out there and get your belt back. Go ahead and fight. Take it in blood, man. Like you said, take it in blood. That's my call.
Appreciate your call. A lot of people out there, Nestor, They forget, Nestor. Look at me. I'm talking to you. We're in studio. Look at me, Nestor.
What up?
They forget.
What they forget?
That AJ agreed to a flat fee with Fury that was public for everybody. But for Wilder, it wasn't the same energy. So why the
What you mean?
It wasn't the same energy.
What you mean?
Didn't Wilder
agree to a flat fee?
Like, they knew that they were both going to make $75 million.
Dude, the fuck?
What?
Oh, you mean that they both knew the purse?
The purse, yeah.
Yeah. With Wilder going to the zone, they didn't know. Wilder wasn't allowed to know.
So that's two people you can't trust. And I should step aside and hope that one of the two people I don't trust is going to give me a shot after. You mean y'all take your right and left hand and smack yourself, man? Crazy.
Jordan in Seattle.
Hey, what's good? How y'all doing?
All right.
What up, Jordan?
Bro, if I'm Wilder, man, it's a lot to think about. I mean, you get 20 million just to sit aside and wait to fight. And then, but at the same time, if you want to, if he wants to fight Fury, but what if Fury lose? Now you got to fight Fury with no belt. So if I was him, I'd just take the Fury fight right off the bat. Forget the step aside money. They're going to make double that anyway.
All right, brother.
Hello?
Nah, we hear you. You giving you the floor.
Appreciate your call.
Okay.
Yeah, they say I be interrupting, so we letting you talk, man.
Oh, yep, I sure appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, but no, I'm done. Yep.
All right, be good, man. Appreciate it. Who next on the docket, Ness? Let him through, man. Let him through, man. All these Twitter fingers, man. Let him through. Come on, who next?
Let's see.
We cooking right now, man. We cooking. This is what they asked for.
James, what up?
Who's that, Pain Lethal?
Nah.
Oh. Okay.
Nah,
James,
what's up,
what up,
man?
James?
Yo, what's up? Yo, man, $20 million, man, that's some real fucking money. But that's just priced so high that, of course, the fight's going to happen. But if he took it, I wouldn't be mad at him. There's no financial advisor that would tell him not to take that fucking money.
Word. I don't even...
You know, and it's crazy to me that these people saying that he'll be a sucker if he took it, all this and that, or all the shit he stand for. These are the same motherfuckers that haven't seen $50,000 at one time. $100,000 at one time. You know, even $1 million at one time. So, like, let's be fucking real.
You
if
talking
you get
that
$20
talk,
million
eh?
at
You
one
sure
time,
about that? Are you
take
sure about that?
shit, period.
You
So,
sure
come
about
on,
that?
man. Huh?
Are you sure about that? Sounding like you haven't done that. That's what you
No,
sound
I'm
like
just-
right now.
I'm just saying, man. Some people
You
haven't
sure about
seen that kind of money at one time. So it's like,
I know.
you gotta
I
be mindful of
know.
who you
I
taking that money
know.
from.
I know. Oh, you haven't. Okay.
Oh,
you got to step up, man.
Okay, boss man.
20 million?
Big bank, man. It's
20
all
million?
good.
Come on, man. Who
But
has seen 20
anyways,
million
man,
cash, man? That's a lot of bags.
I ain't never seen
So-
20 million.
No, he didn't say 20 million. He said he talking like some people haven't seen 50,000 in cash, 100,000 in cash. You see 100,000 in cash?
People talking.
Ness, have you seen 100,000 in cash?
I think
yo,
what
I'm
he's
out there.
saying,
Peace, man. Appreciate you.
I think what he's saying.
You asked me to engage with the fans. I love talking to the callers, man.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah, man.
We got a
What's up?
counterpunch, Mr. PBC.
Counter punch.
It's funny how people say you're not a financial advisor, never touch that money, but you're telling someone to touch that money, you're not a financial advisor. You know, let's be real. Andy Ruiz should have, Ruiz, my bad. Andy Ruiz should have took the money, and not took the money, but took the fight with Wilder and dropped the belts and all that stuff. Would have seen a unification then too. Yo, it's Deontay Wilder wouldn't go to court just to get the fight back, just to get for some step aside money. That sounds ridiculous. I know people want to talk about money, but you ain't touched it, and you ain't been in the ring on that level. And also lose one time on that level just to get it right back. I mean, then we should say Tony Harrison should have kept the belt. We should say other people should have kept the belt and not done the rematch. Come on, man, it's ridiculous. Rules don't matter no more.
20 million, man. 20 milli, 20 milli. LV Slugger. Man, you don't sound
bad,
good.
man. You sound horrible.
There's a lot of background.
You just sound very far.
Wait a minute. Let me get on this.
You there?
Hello.
Yo, what up? Nah, this is what I just had to say on the step aside, man. A lot of these people that's talking step aside, man, they already got in their head Wilder done lost 2 rounds out of 19, man.
There you go.
I guarantee you ask any of them callers that said step aside how many rounds Wilder done won. And I guarantee you they say 2. So yeah, miss us with all that step aside. We about to go and get this get back. We about to put all this gypsy mess to rest, man. We about to put all this to rest, man. And ain't nobody believing Fury, man. Come on, like 2 weeks before arbitration, you talking about ain't no contract being signed. We don't know what Eddie got going on. But the night before arbitration get released, you talking, oh, the fight deal is on. Come on, man.
Sucker move, man. Sucker move.
Man. You ain't believing none of this shit. You just get ready for this third fight. Like I said, we about to put this gypsy mess to rest. And we want AJ and Eddie. Well, I ain't gonna put it on AJ, but Eddie, keep this same 50-50 energy you had, man. But yeah, that's my call.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to Phoenix, Arizona. Who's this?
Yo, what up, Nas? What up, fellas?
What's going on, brother? Who's this?
My name is Bobby, man. I've been a long time listener, man. This is my first time calling in and actually getting in. So Yeah, that's pretty dope, man. But Ness, let me ask you something. You think you've been with Wilder? You think he's the kind of guy that's going to take $20 million? Honestly.
I don't think he's the kind of guy that takes step aside, but $20 million is a lot of money.
It definitely is.
No, but you answered the question though. But you answered the question. You don't think he's that kind of guy though, right?
I think he's more the kind of guy that wants to prove himself to the doubters and the world and even to himself than he is the type of guy that wants money. But it's 20 million. It's different, man. That shit is different. Right now we talking and everybody's hypothetical, but when he get that call from Shelly or Al and it's like, yo, they offering you 20. Remember that Al.
Hold on though. Hold on.
I don't know. That's a lot of money.
Hold on real quick though. Hold on real quick, but you gotta remember too, Cat's been talking about him taking the step aside money for about a year now. Every time the arbitration was brought up, from the regular media, they were saying, oh, all you gotta do is just give him some step aside money. So it sounds to me like they offered it to him and he wasn't taking it back then. So I think it's just a smear campaign for the most part, trying to make him look bad. But that's all I got, fellas.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for your call.
I get it, fellas, but it's still 20 million, man. I mean, you can say in an interview that you're not gonna take a step aside, and then they put a number. Now it's 20 million. Saying you ain't gonna take step aside, that's one thing. Knowing you ain't gonna take 20 million, that's another thing. That's a whole nother thing. It's so funny that everybody acting like nothing. Jesus. Meanwhile, I ain't never seen a motherfucking $500 super chat. But everybody acting like they got 20 million and 20 million ain't nothing, man. What in the world is the world coming to? Drew and Cali, what up, man?
What's happening? I'm just laughing at everybody that thinks they're gonna make more money in a trilogy when the second fight didn't even break even, and Wilder over here turning down $100 million from the zone. Oh yeah. Well, I'm more qualified than you, Francis. I got a master's in accounting and a CPA though, homie.
Oh, so you know their books then. Since you want to stunt, you know their books then.
We know that it didn't break even. We know that it didn't even crack a million buys. We know that it didn't even crack a million buys.
I mean,
yes or no?
It did a million.
We know that it didn't crack a million buys.
It did 800.
Nah.
On cable.
Google it right. It did 800,000
plus 400 digital.
It didn't even break even like Bob Arum said. So who we gonna believe now?
You bachelor in accountants, man. You ain't counting the digital.
Nah, it didn't even. Bob Arum said it didn't even break even.
Listen to Bob Arum.
Homie, go do the research, man.
I did do the research. Break even, and then who's gonna pay for it? Who's gonna watch it? Nobody wants to see the third fight.
There's an ESPN article that states that there was 400,000 digital buys, man.
It's still, they said it didn't break even. They still said it. That's the whole point.
How could you do?
And like you said, Ness, the 20 million paydays don't grow on trees.
They don't, but one thing ain't.
Wilder's first $20 million payday.
Oh, you bought that story. You bought that narrative, didn't you? Golly,
Wilder's first $20 million payday didn't come until he turned down the zone offer and got it for Brazil.
Yep, that's true.
Yes or no?
That's what the fuck I'm saying. I'm saying that it technically
speaking,
there was
Wilder already turned down
paydays.
Exactly. Wilder turned down that $50 million Rock Nation offer in 2015. Then he turns down the $100 million offer from the zone.
Right.
So it wasn't right.
That's right.
Okay. Let's look at the numbers now.
Not everybody's not like you that's gonna sell out for money, bro. Get out of here.
It's prize fighting. Your favorite Floyd's
You're gonna sell out for money? Get out of here.
He says get the
you
prize
fucking
first,
sell
right?
out.
Drew,
you crazy.
Drew, you a sellout.
Drew.
You sell yourself for $20 million.
Let me get to some other callers.
It's capitalism.
Capitalism.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, listen. Hey, listen.
Sell yourself, man.
You can't
It's
laugh.
Capitalism.
You can't laugh.
I
at
can
him.
do whatever the fuck I want, and what I can do is tell Drew that he'll sell himself
He's
for a
got
bag
an
of chips.
argument.
I know. Capitalism.
He's got an argument.
He's got an argument.
Listen.
I know.
Listen.
You're right. You're not lying. I agree
How
with
many
you.
fights?
I agree with you.
How many
I
fights?
agree with you.
How many fights Wilder got?
Left?
No, how many has in total right now?
I think 42, 43. Let me double check that. I got BoxRec open right
because 43 fights and 41 of them you didn't make 20 million.
40, how much of them?
You said 43, right?
Yes, 42. We have 44.
44.
42, 1-1.
So 42 fights, 44 total. Only 2 you made 20 million. Like, that's why I'm saying.
Out of 44 fights.
Out of 44. That's why it's something to think about. That's why I'm just saying.
Were you as accountant? But I'll get with you though.
I'm just saying, man, it's something to think about.
I gotta fall back. I hear you, man.
No, I'm just saying it's something to think about. It's something to think about. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I hear everybody and their arguments and their reasons why he shouldn't take it, but think of that. Think of that. That out of 44 fights, he's only made 20 million guaranteed. That we can trace twice. You know. Jay in Phoenix, Arizona. What up?
Yo, what up?
What's good?
Francis, you going in? You going in? Called him a straight sellout. But I mean, at this point, like, do you think Wilder isn't this type of guy? He's like the guy from like Rocky and Apollo Creed, like that kind of magic that you get around that boxing. You know, that the characters and like fuck the money. It's about the pride. You know, like remember when they were telling Apollo Creed, "No, man, let's get some new meat. No, we don't need this guy in our life. Let's just get this. You know, he's a bum anyway, whatever." And he's like, "I won, man, but I didn't beat him." And that's the thing y'all missing here. It's a lot more to it than just the money. You know, and I don't see how anybody could believe anything Bob Arum or Fury say. Like every other day, it's a different thing, and it's always proven wrong. So it's like, look, he wants blood, and he actually believes he's gonna get it. That weighs more than 20 million. He actually thinks I'm gonna knock his ass out. So you really got to put yourself in the mind state of the type of guy he is. He's a small town guy. All the 20 million, 1 million, it don't make a difference. So, hey, you just got to see it from all sides. It's my call.
You got to see it from all sides, Nestor. You got to see it from all sides,
and
man.
That's what we're doing. Remember, you giving the side of the quote-unquote suckers and pussies if you take it, and I'm giving the side of the quote-unquote. Hey,
I like how you painted that way.
Hey, think about it.
You ain't shit for that.
Who makes 20 million?
You painted that really. You ain't shit for that. You couldn't even do it any justice.
You said that.
You a hater.
You said he's a.
You a hater. No, I never said that. No, I never said that. Never said that. I said anybody out there.
Oh,
not named
I said
Wilder.
Sucker, my
not
bad.
No. Let me
I said
tell you.
sucker.
I said
You said
anybody
sellout. You said sellout. I said sucker.
Yeah, you selling.
My bad.
Yeah, of course
my
you're
bad.
sellout, man.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Those are some harsh words, man. 20 million is a huge amount. You know how many people
sell your mama, bro?
You know how many
for 20
people?
million,
You know how
bro.
many
Niggas
people's
is
favorite
tripping,
fighter?
bro.
You know how many people's favorite fighter never made 20 million, let alone 20 million for doing nothing?
Bro,
20 million for
that's why
stepping
they sell
aside.
himself out for 20 million.
20 million
Hey,
for
a
doing
lot
the
of
electric
people-
side to the side.
Yeah,
Do
to
the
the side.
electric slide
Yeah.
to the side.
Just so
Take this
simple as
20
that.
million.
Like, you know what? I'm a mandatory, and I just, you know what? I got the mandatory position, and you know what? We can't stop this #1 fight. You know what happened? We want you to step aside. We want you to step
And
aside.
you still
That is
next.
not the fucking situation.
You still
Nestor.
next.
That's not the
You still
situation.
next.
Next my ass. I had to fight to be next when I was already next.
I got
How
next.
am I, bro?
I got
How did you find my bag on the street and you're trying to sell it back to me?
Bruh,
Are you guys,
let me tell you something. Let me
slap
tell you
yourself,
something.
man.
Let me
Y'all
tell you
tripping,
something.
man.
Let me tell you something. Who
Y'all
won in
tripping,
court?
man.
Who won in court yesterday?
You tell me.
Who won in arbitration? Because
You
it
tell
wasn't
me.
court. It wasn't court.
Who's
Who won?
arbitration? Civil arbitration.
Who won in that?
According to the reports, it was Wilder that won.
All right then.
I wasn't there.
And that was without being 20 million richer.
Without being 20 million richer?
Exactly.
What do you mean without being 20 million richer?
Without accepting 20 million step aside. Imagine you accepted. Your lawyers are good. You good. Cause you talking about, I had to fight.
Don't do
yeah,
that,
but
bro.
the lawyers, these lawyers out here, hungry lawyers.
Yeah.
Hungry lawyers that'll eat a case.
Yeah, they gonna eat when I fight.
Hungry
You
lawyers.
eat when I fight. When I do my profession, that's when you gonna eat.
All right.
Yeah, you did your job.
All
You
right.
did your job.
All right.
Yeah. What you talking all this, man?
20 million.
You are
Big Nick
20
and
million.
Juke. Big Nick.
Damn.
Big Nick. 20 milli.
Sell
20
out.
milli.
Sell out. All y'all talking that is sellouts. Oh God.
Yo, listen, man. Listen. If boxing's a long, hard sport, and I think anybody that's turning around and saying, "Oh, Wilder's got to get his get back," it's not about the money, it's the revenge. They're short-sighted, man. Like, you tell me what other sport you could do where you could be paid 20 million to get out of the way. Like, people are thinking with their street head on and not, like, I know boxing is what it is, but at the end of the day, it's also a business. I mean, you look at the super middleweight and the middleweight division.
Big
look
Nick,
at how many
Big Nick, can I ask you a
Go.
question? Please?
Man, let that man
Please,
talk.
Big Nick, let me ask you a question, okay?
Yeah.
So in the arbitration ruling, there was no monetary gain because whoever ruled didn't feel like there was any damages or anything that warranted a monetary gain, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're going to tell me that they fought long and hard all this way. Give the man some more time. Fought long and hard all this way to now try to advocate for a monetary gain when they could have just did that in arbitration? Am I the stupid one?
No, I hear that, but you got to understand it's prize fighting, bro. You look at the super middleweight and the middleweight division.
Oh, so they're going to fight for free the third fight?
But they're all sitting on their hands. Why are they sitting on their hands? They're sitting on their hands because they know Canelo is the prize. If you get Canelo, you're getting that 10, 12, maybe 15 million pound payday. Like, this is a business as well. And at the end of the day, if Wilder loses, if he loses again, he's going to be on his own. All right, he's not going to go down to the bottom, but at the end of the day, you'll start to see some of his fans flock away from him. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a bit of a business, and it's an offer to make him think.
Well, I don't want no if, because I don't want to be drunk. And everybody talking to me about if you take this, if this will happen, if miss me with the if, man. Miss me with the if.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
You got to think like a smart man. And if somebody's
so
willing
I'm thinking
to pay
like a dumb man.
20, no, I'm just saying, if someone's willing to pay you 20 million to do nothing, come on, you know sport, Francis.
So we
you
just
tell me
sell out
another sport where someone could give you 20 million to do nothing, to sit on your hands. Is there another sport where you can do that?
Sit 20 million on your hands. So hold on, just to sit on your hands, right? Just to sit on your hands. So you fought all this long hard, and you talk all this talk to just be bought out, to just be bought out, to just be stroked with some money, to stroke with some paper you could burn.
But listen,
I'm with you.
Listen.
It tells a lot about your heart, man. It tells a lot about your heart, man. As a man,
you still keep your reputation intact, and you're still considered one of the big three.
One of the big fish, man.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, Big Nick, gotta let you go.
One of the big fish.
Because I got James.
And they tried to push you out the way. Both of these guys tried to push you out the way. And you talking to me about one of the big... Yo, are you guys hearing yourself when you're talking, man?
But Francis...
Bruv,
let me just talk
both
too.
of them, man.
Let me talk with you, though.
No, man. Some days you don't let me talk, bro. I'm cooking right now. You got to tell me. Let me understand. Both these fighters who are trying to backdoor Deontay Wilder with this undisputed fight, and it was blocked. Didn't want to fight dude in the fight he was supposed to get, and he's supposed to take goodwill faith by them. Please tell me something better, Ness. Please, I'm listening.
I'm not telling you anything better. You made me lose my train of thought. You're slick with it. You know, a lot of yelling, a lot of shouting.
I'm telling you, man, y'all not understand. Listen. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all didn't hear yourselves right now when you're thinking about it. Like first of all, this number just dropped out the sky, 20 million. Like, I mean, did Deontay Wilder say that? That's a number. Did he mention something like that? Like,
I mean,
where did this 20 million come from?
Malik Scott didn't say the number's fake. He said we don't want no money, or Wilder ain't built like
exactly.
that.
Exactly. So what does that have to do with anything? So they tried.
That means the number could be real.
So they shot and they missed. So they shot it and he missed.
That mean the
they
number
trying
could
to
be
shame
real.
him for turning down 20 mil. They're trying to shame him for turning down 20 mil. They say you're a fucking idiot for turning down 20 million. Who gets 20 million, Nestor, for doing nothing? Isn't that what you just said? Who gets 20 million for doing nothing?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Facts or no facts?
I never seen
But he's trying to tell you that's not what it's about. It's not about the money. I didn't do this for the money. I never did this for the money. I could be wrong. I'm speaking like Wilder, man. All right, go ahead, man. Because I'm turned right now, man. Let's get to the next caller, man. Y'all tripping, man. Somebody call up here and tell me something different, man.
Let me get to James, who got 2 counter punches, man.
Nah, I'm just gonna talk to you, Ness, man, because Francis is out of his goddamn mind right now. So I never said that Wilder isn't that type of dude and everything, but Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real here. When anybody faces some kind of adversity like that, with $20 million in a room, well, even say on a lower level, like when people even facing like little small charges or whatever, we think that they're stand up and they're not going to do a certain way and move a certain way, but they do. So let's not be surprised, man. That's enough for anybody to get up. And let me throw you a hypothetical, Ness. Let's say if you was to throw Francis $100,000 to never make any boxing content on his page no more, do you think Francis would take it?
I don't know, man. Francis might knowing
He
him.
might jump.
Knowing the way he been talking, he gonna say, "I'm betting on myself."
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yo,
Well,
you terrible. You not talking to me yet? Talk to me now. I'm right here.
Nah, man. You know, we've been talking way too damn much, man. But
Yeah,
anyways, I gotta talk to a sensible mind.
I know.
Anyways, Ness, man. Hey, thanks for the show. Thanks for the content always, man. I'm always gonna show you love.
I
Peace.
can tell you, you take it though. I tell you, you sell out for a minute. You sell out for a quick snack.
Why you calling everybody a sellout? Because
I'm talking to the people. Why are you jumping in the way? They don't need your help. They can speak for themselves.
I mean,
they can speak for themselves. Everybody called up here, willingly called up knowing that they're going to talk, man.
Why you trying to
shame
shame
we having
people?
a conversation. No, they talking shit, we talking.
Why you trying to shame people for taking, generational wealth?
Yeah, take your
choosing generational
wealth.
wealth.
You've never
and
had
shit.
it.
Like,
if your generation is already set, I mean, you can only set it even more, I guess. You the same one that said to me, you can't get higher than higher, so I'll leave that alone.
D-Lac in the Bay, what up, man?
D-Lac, what up?
Yo, what's up?
What up?
Man, France is crazy, man. I got a different perspective, though. I think, look at it like this. Maybe Wilder can look at that $20 million as a insurance policy. If he makes it to the fight, he gets a 75 or whatever he's going to get. He get hurt in the process of training. Maybe he don't get sick, wife dump him, something. He get 20 mil. That's how I'm going to look at it like that. I don't call him no sucker, man. Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's wild. You can't say that about no fight, especially Wilder. That ain't his character. Even if he was fake, he can't even fake that character to take that money. He got to fight. That's my opinion.
Well, all right, D-Lac, man. Thanks for calling in. We got looking like Decatur, Georgia zone. Lids low in the building. What up?
Get your ass in the ring and swing, man.
BoxingWords.com.
Hey, Daddy.
Boxing thinking man's game.
This a dollar bill.
Chill. Up here. You gotta get out and think of motherfucker. That's what
BoxingWords.com.
TBV, what happening, man?
What up? What up? What up?
Man, everything. Coach, about to get that workout in, but I just wanted to call in right quick. I'm going to say it like this. It depends the type of person you is, how you take this deal, man. If you're a Ryan Garcia type of cat, you're probably going to take that 20. But if you somebody built like, you know what I'm saying, Wilder, bro, you going to want your get back. I understand this. You saying it's $20 million, but we got to think, bro, they deal with that type of money. Yeah, to us, we going to snatch it and run, but, you know what I'm saying, it's a certain thing called principle, my guy. So that's what Deontay standing on. I can't knock that cat, shout. You want to get that get back, anybody will want that. Hey, man, boy to Ward 11, Watertown, Wisconsin, man. Get your ass in the ring and swing. I'm out there camped out.
And that's where we differ right there. They say, oh, they play with that type of money. Okay, well, we could only trace 2 times.
2 times?
That he's allegedly made that much
got rich friends,
money.
Man.
So.
Got rich friends, man. Stop doubting my man. They say I'm yelling, so I'm gonna stay quiet.
What? Sources. Usyk's legal team sent a letter today to the WBO, Top Rank, Matchroom, Wilder's manager, Shelly Finkel, and Fury's lawyer.
Thank you.
Asking for the mandatory
Didn't I
to
say
be
that
ordered.
earlier? I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it.
But
Sorry.
that you said it backwards. Thank God.
I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. Thank God you said it. But that was what I was trying. That's pretty much what I said, man. I didn't say it backwards. I said he sent it. It said the 2 teams, they sent it to the lawyer. Fury's lawyer as well, too. That's what it said. Where's the article?
And according to Michael Coppinger, August 21st or August 28th. But wouldn't that be the same date?
Thank you, Supermax. Appreciate it, bruv.
Won't that be the same date as Logan Paul?
trying to find this shit, huh?
August 28th ain't the same date as Logan?
No.
Oh.
June 6th, man.
All right, so August 28th or August 21st are two dates being tossed around for potential Anthony Joshua, a.k.a. the Landlord, versus Usyk Alexander heavyweight title fight if no step-aside deal could be struck between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
So how did I say this back here when I told you that Shelly Finkel and Fury's lawyers asking for a mandatory?
That's what I'm
WBO to
saying.
end?
You see, you're saying it wrong. Usyk's legal team sent letters to those people. Not those people are asking for the mandatory. So it's only one person letting those parties know
That they're asking for it?
that they want their mandatory to be called.
I call that shit. Just call Paco on his personal phone. Say, yo, bro.
Paco
Need that fight,
be
man.
bluffing, man. Antonio Albany.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. First off,
Oh, this
D-Block. And you know what?
D-Block,
I'm going to
D-Block,
start needing an
fuck.
intro.
You gotta holla at
I'ma
Dollar
need an intro
DB
now.
Asi. $_DB Asi on Instagram.
You the man, Supermax.
I'm gonna need an intro next. My intro. I'm gonna need Larry Merchant talking about Floyd standing in there like a matador. You just gotta be proud enough, or brave enough to try it. So find that for me, man. It's a classic right there. But let's talk facts. I'll give you facts, man. Don't cut me off early. You want the truth? Let's get to the truth. The truth is, and you remember this, Ness, Bob Arum treats his fans like rocks. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so we don't believe Bob Arum. And if you guys were here that long, you guys will understand what I'm talking about. Ness, you know what I'm talking about. Next, AJ should have taken the $50 million when he asked for it, when they both were undefeated in the very beginning. We wouldn't be in this situation now. That's a fact. Next, hold up. Don't cut me off, man. Didn't Ortiz take step aside for AJ, and they promised Ortiz to fight, and what happened? They didn't give it to him. So as far as just take a step aside shit, there's no promise that he'll end up getting the fight, right? And just let's be honest. If Wilder does take the fight, won't he make $20 million plus and get a chance to get his belt back? So it's no point of just let me get the 20 mil. I could get 20 mil and I get a chance to reclaim my throne. So I didn't understand all that. So maybe you can clear it up for me.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
not only that,
the easiest way to
got
clear
your
it up
hat.
is
I'm
you
almost
getting.
done. My last one, and I'm done. Got your hat means it's not about the hat, player. It's not about the money. It's about the principle. You play me, dog. You fuck with my shit, I fuck with your shit. Eye for eye, tooth for a tooth around this motherfucker. And that's exactly what's going on. So it's not about the money, my G. It's the principle. You owe me another. Even if there was no money on the table, we rocking this shit out in the bar, out in the street. We gonna get it on still. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to see me from that cheating shit. But man, that's my call, man. I'm out this bitch.
I hear you, man.
Appreciate your call, man.
But like I said, man, another caller said it, man. Y'all bringing a street mentality into the business room, and it's just not possible. Seeing people and all that, that's street talk. 20 million, that's like 1% talk. You know what I mean? There's only 5 boxers in boxing that make 20 million and above. So, I don't know, man. You guys are so easy to brush 20 million off because to you it's just words. It's, you're just pronouncing words, But to him, that will go in the bank account. See, we can never imagine that in our bank account. We know we'll never be in that situation. So we are dismissing it. We are devaluing it. We are dumbing it down to something. Some fucking body said that's like 10,000.
Yeah, they were making a reference to, I guess, 100-year versus 1,000-year.
He said, yo, word is born. That's like, yo, your boy owes you 10,000. 10,000. How the fuck could you? We talking about money.
That's out here.
No, because we talking about money.
You already know what you can't give 20 mil. You know what 10 feel like.
We talking about money, and my man dumbs down the money. How do you do that? 20 mils, like 10 mil. I mean, like 10,000. I said, what the fuck? Who's this guy on the phone, man?
It's out here with the bag.
These dudes just tripping. I'm not with the bag. That's exactly why I'm like 20 million. Word. I've been doing this shit for how long? How many fighters make 20 million guaranteed? Word. I'm like, yo, wow. Wow. You know? Wow, that's a lot of money. Atlantic City. Brian, what up?
Yo, what's going on, man? Can you hear me? Let me
Yes,
get off
sir.
the speaker. All right, can you hear me good?
Yep.
All right, this is the first time I understand, like after just hearing what you said, Ness, I kind of agree what you said a little bit. I mean, not agree, but I understand what you're saying. I understand what both people are saying, but I'm rolling with Francis. Just because, the reason I'm rolling with Francis because Wilder, I just believe Wilder's character is he's not going to take the money. He's going to bet on himself. He's going to take that fight. Because if Wilder doesn't take that fight, think about it. He won't smell a championship for about 18 more months if he doesn't go for it right now. That's why I want to see Wilder go for it right now. He'll get he can make that 20 million back and get his championship. That's what I'm looking at. And what's most important to Wilder is getting that championship. A lot of people can't say they got 20 million, but a lot of people can't say they got the championship twice, got 20 million, and got the ability to make more. Because look, who is he going to fight if he beats?
Go ahead.
Oh, now who's he going to fight if he beats Fury? He's going to wind up, somehow he's going to have to wind up and fighting AJ and making even more money. So on the back end, he'll get that 20 million back. That's just what I believe. And I believe Wilder is the type of guy that wants his championship back. He wants blood. He believes he was cheated.
My brother, let me tell you something. There's only two ways Wilder making 20 million again. If he accepts the step aside and waits for his turn, like Postal.
But how long does he have to wait, Ness? That's the argument. How long is he's going to wait 18 months because it's going to be a back-to-back fight.
Or he could beat Fury and make 20 million again. But if you think Al is going to give fucking Wilder 20 million to fight Ruiz when Ruiz just made $1 million on pay-per-view, I highly doubt it.
No, I'm talking about if he beats Fury.
Exactly, and that is my friend, that is what we're trying to explain to you. You keep saying if he beats Fury, but what you're not understanding is that if he accepts the 20, that goes straight in his bank. Then he still got the opportunity to fight Fury after. That is
when.
Listen, they got to negotiate that. They got to negotiate it beforehand. That's what you do. You negotiate it beforehand.
I agree with you, Ness, but but in reality, think about it, Ness. You know Wilder, and in your heart, what do you really think in your heart? Let's put everything aside. What's the best choice and not the best choice? In your heart, you know Wilder. You being in that gym, you being around that guy, you know what type of mindset he has. You tell me.
I said it already. I don't think he's gonna take the money. But again,
I don't either.
But are you
sure? I understand what you're
but
saying.
let me ask you this: are you sure that it's 20 million? How do we know Fury's telling the truth? Is it really 20? Did they really offer him 20?
And your argument is, it's hard to go against your argument when you're talking.
And you asking me, listen, you asking me, you saying, oh, you know Wilder, you been there. I don't know Wilder well enough to know whether or not he gonna turn down 20 million.
I think that Wilder's gonna take that money, thinking that he could get that down the road with a big fight with Joshua.
That's if you don't win.
That's what I'm saying. Predicated on him winning.
All right.
I'm rolling with Francis. You ain't changing my mind. I'm rolling with Francis.
Good for y'all. Hey, listen.
Appreciate the call, man.
Appreciate
Appreciate
you,
you, man.
I'm just saying, 20 million. Yo, what's that saying? Money on the wood make everything good. You know, and that money's guaranteed. That is on the wood. That is real. If it's real. Again, this could be all a smoke screen to stir the pot. To get Wilder to think. We going to Chorno in Richmond, California. Am I saying that right?
Nah.
Oh shit.
Chrono.
What is it?
Chrono.
Chrono?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here trying to pronounce it in Spanish. Okay, Chrono. Talk to me in Cali.
Ness.
Yo.
Would you lend money to someone who stole from you?
No. But wouldn't this be
somebody,
collateral?
Would you?
Wouldn't this be collateral,
wait a
so to
minute.
speak?
Let the man get his
Hold
call
on, hold
off,
on, wait a
man.
minute.
All right.
Hold up. Would you let a pedophile
Oh, Jesus.
out your children?
Of course not, brother.
Okay. So you got a guy who didn't even want to hold his contractual obligations. He was willing to break those and risk everything for just that.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me you had to drive him through court just to get him in the ring? And if he takes some sort of step aside money, you think that he's not going to say, you know what, I'm just going to pounce on the opportunity instead of just go after the money? Because with a guy like Bob Arum, who's a lawyer himself, he's going to keep trying to figure out a way to weasel out of it. So, well, and one more thing. This is my last thing I want to say. Because I think everybody's mistaken. Like, there is no $20 million offer. They're saying that Wilder wanted it, and they're like, we ain't giving that up. So why are we even talking about this? Like, he should take it. Take what? They're not giving no $20 million. So what's the conversation about?
Well, according to Fury, it wouldn't be that.
That's where you wrong. That's where you fucked up right there. According to Fury, because in the last 2 weeks, according to Fury, anything was happening. Everything was happening.
And that's
nothing's
okay.
happening.
And that's okay. You're entitled. You're entitled to feel, disgruntled and consider Fury untrustworthy. But he's still one of the parts of this puzzle. And if he insinuates, or not even insinuates, he's flat out saying Wilder asked for $20 million. So that is something that obviously needs to be addressed, because he's saying he asked for 20. So that means that that's what Wilder wanted. Now all of you guys are calling in saying Wilder would never, but he's saying this is what he asked for. We got a super chat by Bilo who says, Francis, por favor, cállate l'hocico.
What does that mean?
L'hocico. I don't know. Maybe that's why we need Doomy with the Central and the, American, Central Latino l'hocico. I don't know, bro. I can't even begin to understand. But we got Topsy, who says Wilder ain't taking any money without signing a deal to fight the winner of Fury Joshua. Wilder knows both fighters are trying to freeze him out. And that's another thing I'll say. That struck something in me. It's like, you guys keep saying, why would he do business with this dude who tried to cheat him, with this dude he had to go? I get all that. But you know what Wilder got through all of this? Reassurance that he's with the right team. Reassurance that his contracts are airtight. Reassurance that his team knows what they're doing when it comes to litigation, when it comes to contract law, when it comes to putting him in a situation. There was a lot of shaming. Oh, they dropped the ball. Eddie dropped the ball. Finkel dropped the ball. How could this contract expire? Well, guess what? It didn't. That means that your team is solid. So you ain't got to worry about it. All they got to do is comb the new contract with the new step aside and make sure it's good before you accept, because your team is good at what they do. They just proved that. People worrying about what Fury might do. He might not do shit. You know what Fury gonna know now? I can't fuck with Wilder. His team's serious.
Yep. Can't try to pull no okie dokie wokey.
Ain't no more fast shit I could do. He got a real lawyer. He got real lawyers over there. He got a real team. They know what they doing. We got Drew that says there is not more money in the fight. The last fight did not even break even with the pay-per-view buys. This caller's a dosser.
Well, this whole controversy and all this, it will definitely sell this fight, because everybody's going to definitely want to see what's going to happen. So I'm excited for it. big fight in a pandemic, and then we can get the settling on this fight to move on to the one you guys want to see, right? Undisputed, right?
That's right. That's right.
The year of Undisputed, baby. Yeah.
The year of Undisputed. Eric Cruz. If
Shout out to
people
my guy,
who
Greg.
want Wilder to take step-aside money are Shark Tank fans, people who want Wilder to fight Fury again are Alex Jones fans. Hashtag conspiracy. Damn, good one, Eric. He killed y'all.
Man, Eric.
Yeah, you know you like that one. And he ain't talking about Alex Jones in the UK who'll be listening to the show. Robert Gardner says Wilder just officially declined the step aside. Let's go to his Instagram. What did he post? Dun 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 dun. Bronze Bomber. Anything on IG? Nope. This is old. Anything on the story? Nope. Okay, where did he officially post it? He must be talking about Malik Scott, which we already know. But let's check Malik again in case he posted something new. And this is one day ago. Either way, we winning. That's all. And there's nothing new on the story of Malik Scott.
What are they talking
Nope.
about?
Nothing new on the story of Malik. So no clue what it is that we are talking about. But and when I say what we talking about, I mean about Wilder officially coming out and declining it. Looks like we got Bo in Bama joining us. What's going on?
One of the fighters is going to lose, and no matter what, Don King's going to win.
That's the way it's supposed to be. It's in America, man. That's right to rule. I revolutionized the pay scale in boxing. I paid fighters more money than anyone in the history of the sport. That is a true fact. You know what I mean? That has been done. So when I be, only thing I can be guilty of is hitting them in the head with $100 bills, giving them dignity, pride, and a lot of money. So now whatever it is more than what they could get from any adversary of mine. Otherwise, they wouldn't be with me.
Facts.
Shout out Ty Bo, Riddick Bo, Bo Mack, and Bo Jackson. It's Bo and Bama. And I'm seeing the heart. I'm seeing the heart and the lack of heart in a lot of these people. I'm glad what's going on is going on, you know, because I'm getting to see who people truly are. Not nobody in specific, but just the general consensus. I'm seeing the divide between people who in it for the money and people who in it for the sport and the greatness, you know. That's how I see the two sides. Wilder, the same dude who out of nowhere became an Olympian medal winner. He the same dude who they said couldn't box and was 40-something and old with all knockouts and ran into Stavern and didn't knock him out. They said he could knock him out. Came back, knocked him out in the first round. Was in a fight with Ortiz. They said Ortiz got the best of him in the 7th round. He rematched him, did not have to, just like he did not have to rematch Stavern. Came back, knocked him out in the 7th round. Same dude they said wouldn't fight nobody. Went and found Tyson Fury, the lineal champion. Fought him, came to a draw. Did not necessarily have to rematch him. Rematched him, got knocked out. When he got knocked out, fired his cornerman for stopping the fight. He ain't get knocked out. They threw in the towel. He fired the man who threw in the towel, went to court, arbitration to get a 3rd fight. Now he gonna just take the money and stop going for greatness. Man, it's a difference between, I think people watch too much TV. They can't see a real one when it's in front of you. The man ain't going for none of that. It's over with. He fighting, bro. You ain't even gotta do a show on it or nothing. The man is fighting. When greatness is in front of you, they thought Ali was just gonna go to the army or whatever because they think, no, man, he ain't going. He gonna go to jail for you. He stand behind what he talking about. It's a difference, bro. It's a difference. You gotta see the real when it's in front. It ain't too many like it, so you gotta appreciate it when you got it in front of you. It's like the same people that won't go to border war because they say it's in Wisconsin. I don't want. Man, if you're on a mission and you trying to get somewhere, you're gonna take whatever course you gotta take to get there. And in this case, he got to fight. He 2 fights away from being top 10, all arguably in the heavyweight division ever. If he beat Joshua and he beat Fury, he top 10. I don't care what nobody talking about. he top 10, period. He 2 fights away, but y'all want to take the money, step aside. Who knows what's going to happen when AJ and Fury fight? He made that.
Jerron, Louisiana, talk to me.
Yeah, yes, we're not disputing that $20 million, 12 after tax is a lot of money, but that's the only thing guaranteed. And you keep saying, you said that we're bringing the street mindset into the business. It ain't business anymore. It's personal. You took padding. If I'm Wilder, and I really believe Fury took padding out of his glove to put some metal in his glove that tried to hurt me, possibly kill me, it ain't business no more. Second, look at what he had to do. He had a rematch. Couldn't even honor that. He had to go to arbitration to get him to honor that. Why would I trust that you go honor this and not try to retire or try to find some other way?
You ain't supposed to trust Fury. You're supposed to trust your team and your lawyers. You know you got good lawyers that made sure Fury couldn't be slippery this time, so why you worried about next time?
And that's all saying that Fury's going to win. If he loses to AJ, we already know what AJ's attitude is with Wilder. He's going to run from you.
Well, all right, Jerron. We got a super chat from Lightning2021, just showing some love. Then another one from Damien, who says, Malik Scott says, Wilder declined any step-aside money. I wouldn't trust Fury. He is a chronic fibber, liar, storytelling gypsy. Yep. We screen share what Malik Scott said, which earlier. Is, that Wilder declined and had no interest in step aside. But again, these are conflicting stories. He's saying Wilder declined an offer, while Fury's saying Wilder made a request for a certain number of $20 million. That being said, we're going out to more callers. You know the number to call in, 14255-6952-41. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. We're going out to California.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Info Joe.
presented by my brother.
Yo, Ness, where my other intro at, man? Info Joe is a beast.
Checkbox red.
No problem, champ. Hey, first things, man, hit those thumbs up, man. TBV is giving everybody a platform. You can call in and express yourself however you want to. Yo, hey, man, Wilder, man, he ain't that type of guy, man. He ain't going to sell out for the bread, dog. See, when you a competitive guy, man, I don't care if you just playing chess. Ness, when we played in Dallas, I wasn't going to let you leave and catch that plane until I beat you, man. And I all in the midst of the whole day in the back of my mind, like, before the night's over, I got to get that get back. I got to beat Ness, and I did. I don't care if it was a game of 21. You beat me, I want that get back. It's dudes in border wars that pay to fight that want rematches. You know what I'm saying? To the dude that they lost. The only way I would take the $20 million if I was Wilder, if I had a signed contract saying that I get the winner for undisputed. Other than that, man, shit, man, let your balls hang, Wilder. Let's see what you got, man, and hit me with that Bob Squad on the way out, Ness. Peace.
You already know, Joe. Thanks for calling in. You know the number to call in if you want to go ahead and voice your opinion. Bomb Squad! 1-425-569-5241. We going out to Jersey.
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
It's an honor to follow behind Info Joe. So let me speak my piece. Hear ye, hear ye. Yo, let's just play with what the story is. Like, yo, if 20 mil, like, yo, Ness, I don't know if we just, you know what I mean, it's that Newark shit, right? You know what I'm saying? But like 20 mil, like, cause look, this is what it means to me. Somebody pay you 20 mil to step aside. Me personally, I could look in the mirror. I could look everybody in the mirror and say, yo, do you understand the motherfucker paying me to not fight me. I'm ready for the fight. Now, I think in the beginning it would have been played a different way for this to really ring true like the way I would do it. But, yo, I would be good. I would be good because I'm like, these motherfuckers going to pay me because they can't run. I mean, I think the confidence and knowing, like you said, trusting your team. It's not about who's going to say what, because the paper gangsters is rough, man. So if Shelly Finkel was able to maneuver that, you put that arbitration means that you're still at the table negotiating. You still coming to terms. So if he put that in there and say, yo, give me that 20, and then, you know, you can't guarantee him a crazy number for Andy, but just say, give me the 20, give me whatever you're going to give me for Andy, and then you got to give me this. Yo, work it out. You know what I'm saying? That's what arbitration lends itself to now. If the other side don't want to budge, again, that's just, yo, they don't want to fight. Fury don't want to fight. So either way, like I said, that to me will be like, yo, y'all scared. You going to pay me to not fight you? Like, yo, that's scare shit.
Ah, man, I hear you. That is an angle, a good angle at that. You know, are they afraid? And that's why they paying. Boxing Patron.
Hey, what's up, Ness? How you doing, man?
All good.
Hey, man. There's a lot of risk and reward there, man. You know, with him taking that money, you know, you see, like you said, you get that $20 million. That'd be nice, you know. And then you know you're gonna make more money on the second fight. You know, the second one's gonna sell probably 1.5, 1.7 million pay-per-views. You know, and they went crazy on the first one with advertising. You know, with Super Bowl ads and stuff like that. You know. But, you know, they're not going to be doing all that this time. So, you know, they're going to get a bigger piece, man. But, hey, man, if you don't take that 20 and you go fight and you know, Wilder loses, you know, and you lose a third fight to Fury in that kind of fashion again, man, it just, man, it's going to be a long climb back up for Wilder, man, because, you know, you were saying all this stuff, you know, you cheated me, you did this, you did that, you know, you had gloves, and then the same thing happens the third time. Man, it's a long climb, man. So it's a tough decision, man, for Wilder. To me, Wilder's in a hard place right now, man. So but whatever. Me personally, I want to see the fight.
All right, brother. But thank you for calling in.
I think.
Rod and A70.
Hey, what up, brother?
What up?
So thinking about, you know, I just looked up the ESPN article and the Forbes article that stated that Wilder made $66.5 million in his last 3 fights. And then I tried to do some research to see what he made in the 2 fights before that versus Ortiz and Fury 1. And the Ortiz fight, some say he made 3.5, some articles say he made 5. And then in the Fury 1 fight, it looks like he made around $12 million. So that's $83.5 million he made in his last 5 fights. And I think living in Tuscaloosa, the cost of living down there, I lived in Birmingham for 2 years, is very low. So he probably has a lot of properties and stuff. I think he's good on money. You can never have enough money, though. So I think he's thinking like this. They're going to do this third fight, and with the animosity, and it's crazy because my Facebook group, sports group, that never talk about boxing, has done almost 30 comments on boxing. So I think I think he's good. He's gonna take the fight.
I hear you, man, but you just said it, bruh. 5 fights, 80 million. That's not even 20 per fight. 5 fights, 80 million. And we talking about fights. We talking about people saying he almost lost both Luis Ortiz fights. We talking about people saying he won 2 rounds out of 2 fights with Fury. So, like,
that's why they want him to take
$20 million to not do none of that. That's a lot of bread. And I ain't telling them to do that. I'm just being devil's advocate, man. That's why they don't like me over here, because I give the audience both sides to think about. You know, it's food for thought.
Man. You capping.
You
bro.
over here giving them one
capping.
side.
You only gave them one side.
You the
bro.
other side. You my co-host. Fuck. I'm gonna play both sides. We got P. Machiano, he says, Ness, he will make double to triple in the trilogy, man. 20 is something to us, nothing to him. It's about righting the wrong, period. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Listen, a lot of people want him to stand on the principle, man. You know, but Rolls Royce trucks about 500,000. 5 times divided into 20. How many in there?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. You tell me how many Rolls Royce trucks he could buy.
How
many Rolls Royce trucks he could buy with 20 million?
How much can he drive in at one time?
I mean, how many kids and relatives he got? Everybody could get one.
Everybody get one, huh?
Everybody. Donald Banks, Richmond, California says, Francis, calm down, bro. What the fuck is you over there on? Laughing out loud emoji.
On Love and Life, man.
Love and Life. Hawaiian Punch, actually. It's called Hawaiian Punch.
Oh, we punching.
Eric Cruz. Shout out to Cruzy. You about to get the motherfucking... That's for people to do 3 super chats on one show, man. We giving them that love. Donald Banks, we went through you. Eric Cruz says, I offered Mario step aside money versus Show Kid. Hands up emoji. Yo.
And what did he do?
He did.
And what did he do? What did Mario do?
He kept it. He wanted the fight. He wanted the fight.
I need that.
He wanted the fight.
He said, I need that. Give me that. You got to see me, Show Kid. Show Kid, you got to see me. You got to see you been talking all that talk. Yo,
I don't know the Show Kid ready for Cruz, yo. That's a dangerous fight.
Cruz likes to fight.
Is Show Kid with Next Up Promotions?
Definitely is.
Would you make that fight?
Right after this, I'd prefer to make, and this is you know what? They're going to take it anyway. Anyways, bad, but I prefer him to fight Keem first.
Whoa!
Over Cruz.
You throwing Keem under the Cruz bus. Like, Keem ain't better than Cruz in your eyes.
No, never said that.
Keem ain't tougher than Cruz in your eyes.
Cruz is a sensational fighter, but as we continue to
No,
move
I
up,
said Keem ain't tougher than Cruz in your eyes because you
is.
want him to
Just
go through
Cruz
Keem first.
No, Cruz is a bigger puncher, in my opinion. So why not build our way up there?
Okay. Build our way up there. Damn, Keem, they using you as stepping stone. After one loss, you a steppy stone. Stepping stone. Skip. Who's up next? Who's next? You know the number to call in 14255-695-5241. Press 1 time. Did we go to LV on a counter punch?
No,
LV,
we didn't.
what up?
Counter punch.
What up?
How my sound? I'm straight. I'm good.
You straight.
All right, listen here. This is what I was saying on the million, on the 10, 20. It's easy for us who ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't making that type of money to say, oh yeah, take the 20, take the 10. You know what I'm saying? We ain't millionaires. We ain't never played with that money, so of course we'll take it. You know, you just got finished saying he done made it twice, so you know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about the money. Like I said, he want that get back, man. He want that gypsy scout. You know what I mean?
How many times AJ made over 20 million?
I don't even know, but look, listen here though. But we sitting here comparing Wilder to batting weights, light weights, middle weights, and shit. Like, wake up call. Wilder is a heavyweight, man. So he prized. We all know heavyweight prized division. So he gonna make his money regardless, man. He a heavyweight. Even if he lose, he got the Andy fight over there.
Yeah, he ain't getting 20 million for Andy. Andy got $1 million on pay-per-view the other day. Come on, knock it off.
All right, sit down. Yeah.
You'll get that.
Oh shit, your girl in the boxing too.
What is yours?
Who?
Are you ready?
That's Brandon over there smoking and shit.
Bro, you tripping.
That is Brandon had his mic off.
Oh my god.
LV, you done, huh? All right. That was Brandon hot mic. That was Brandon hot mic. Let me see who up next though. What up, though? Voice your opinion. We
Let
got
us know how you
Van. Yo, Wilder has no dignity for real. A true piece of shit. He got knocked the fuck out, made excuses, and still has the nerve to block undisputed fight. He ain't no man.
Oh, so you're
Freak
all
PBC.
So you're all in the business of robbing. So you know he had a contract. And you're just in the business of breaking contracts and trying to find loopholes. I see.
So he's a sleazeball.
I see you're a sleazeball, huh?
You little weasel.
Sausage.
Yo, we got Super Mix that says people keep saying Fury wasn't upholding the contract, forgetting the fight was supposed to be last July and then December before Fury tried to move on. Keep defending, Supermax. Keep defending. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? No thinking about that?
Nah, no thinking about that.
No thinking about that.
Supermax been on this shit today, man. I ain't even gonna try. You know what I'm saying?
All right, who we got over here? We got over here. Over here we got Chris in the ATL. What up? Atlanta.
What's cracking?
What
Listen, Deontay Wilder. The Deontay Wilder and his I don't even know how the whole narrative has changed. All of a sudden now Fury is scared to fight Wilder the third time.
I mean, why would you
like
why would you pay him $20 million? That's a lot of money to give a guy that you can beat, that you beat up so
Wilder
easy.
asked for 20. No. Wilder asked for $20 million.
According to Fury, according to Fury, but according to
Yeah.
Team Wilder, they're saying that they declined step
And
aside.
last time
money.
I checked, Malik is still in
That's
Tuscaloosa,
fine.
Alabama.
He's in Alabama.
So
Next, that's fine. Bob Arum has got the stadium in Vegas booked for July. Allegiant Stadium. We're gonna present that motherfucker with the contract, and we're gonna call the motherfuckers bluff. On my mama and my dead homies, that motherfucker don't want to fight.
Whoa!
You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? I hope you keep that same. I hope you keep that same soft ass energy, because if you remember, you should be kissing Bob Arum's ass that he had the great mindset to go get the damn arena and lock it up, or else y'all be ass out talking about he don't want the damn fight. Thank
That
God he went and
motherfucker
got
gonna
the
get
arena.
same- He's gonna get this. I'm gonna keep the same energy, and that motherfucker's going to get the same treatment he got last February.
Don't
and
you
all
hope.
these fans who popped out the woodwork, all these fans who popped out the woodwork, I wonder what they're gonna say then.
You know what's
Because
so funny?
this
Let me ask you a
motherfucker
question. Let me ask you a question. If it's such easy work, why don't you just make him? Why don't you just take the fight and beat him? It's easy work. You did it already.
Motherfucker.
What the fuck is all this soft ass crying shit?
We gonna give that motherfucker the contract, and we gonna see if the motherfucker steps his ass in the ring.
I know. He went to arbitration to not step in the ring. He went all the way to arbitration to not step in the ring. You sound so crazy. You sound so crazy right now.
Because the motherfucker spent all of 2020 ducking, dodging, and hiding.
Nah, you mean Fury is ducking and dodging. You mean they tried to get a loophole. They all went all the way to Saudi Arabia to get a pinch to try to get in on the loophole too. Let's get in on the heist again. Are you crazy? Are you hearing yourself right now?
Listen. I've forgotten about all the shit Deontay Wilder did in 2020. All the delays.
Now all of a sudden you got fucking amnesia. All of a sudden you don't remember shit. You don't remember shit. I know.
The motherfucker won't step in the ring in July in the Allegiant Stadium. That's on my mama and my dead homies. He don't want that fight.
I don't think you should do that, brother.
All right, Chris. Thanks for calling in ATL. And this is why Deontay Wilder is one of the biggest names in the heavyweight division.
In boxing, period.
If not the biggest name in the heavyweight division. No one gets the needle moving. No one gets the fans riled up. Whether you ride with him
or not,
or ride against him.
Facts.
You riding hard.
Period.
Nobody, that sounds crazy, but yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
Big time.
Big time. But damn, he was riled up. He said the motherfucker like 8 times.
Yeah.
Wilder must have, like this, brother.
He's calling up here talking crazy.
Crazy. Who we got? Oh, this is another new caller. Well, damn, the South calling in. South Carolina.
In the building.
Who this be? Let me make sure, yeah. Yup. New caller in the South Carolina.
Somebody blowing you up,
What
man.
is
You
this?
got the hotline bling going, man.
Damn, I'm in the wrong thing. See, I'm dyslexic. That's the way. Oh, yeah, that's right. 252.
This guy he got to put his life on his mom. He put Fury's decisions on his mama's life. That's
And-
crazy.
and his
man.
dead
And his
homies.
dead homies. That boy jumped out
He
the
know.
window.
He know for sure
with
that
no
fight ain't
parachute,
happening.
yo.
That fight ain't happening, boy. He know for
Yo,
sure.
Chris jumped out the window on that one, yo.
He said, I bet on my mama. All right, South Carolina. What up? It's on you.
What the deal is? Yo, by the way, this is North Carolina. This ain't South Carolina. What's popping?
What's up? Who this?
Yo, this the boy Will calling from Double Law, North Carolina. Hey, look, I just want to say this. Fury, Bob Arum, they've been lying to everybody since day one. People still listening to them. It ain't no step-aside money. Wilder ain't taking no step-aside money. He already said he wanted shit back in blood. That's exactly what he gonna do. Fury getting knocked the fuck out. And all them UK trash fans, everybody in the UK can die with him on that day when that trilogy comes. Bomb Squad all day.
Damn.
There you go.
This is what I'm saying. We got a divided country. What's up?
Like I said, the disrespect for Wilder is real. You know that? That man ain't training with Malik Scott for nothing, just to step aside. He ain't going through no mediation, arbitration. He ain't go through that shit for nothing, just to step aside. That man coming for vengeance. He know Fury had a disadvantage in that second fight. Fury never did anything for the sport of boxing. He never defended the title. He cheated against Klitschko. He trashed. He going down. Bomb Squad. Let's get it.
To this day. Let's go. Yo, that was Will. In Double Law, South Carolina. We got Rod in the 870 that says the second fight did 1 million.1 pay-per-view buys, cable and digital. The third fight will do 750,000. Damn, so he's trending it down. Judah Israel says Judah Israel says.
That's a cool name.
And he says, we the best.
Okay. Appreciate it. Who else? Who's next?
Looks like we got Josh, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
TBV.
What up?
Francis Miss. When he say back in blood, he don't give a fuck about no 20 million. This man embarrassed this dude in Black History Month. Do you know how the black community... Hey, I'm trying to tell you, bro, like, Facebook, these memes, they were popping off on Wilder on February 23rd, bro, 2020. Like, bro, he want this back in blood, man. Fuck 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million. He want this. And people should know, man, I don't even care. Fury trying to switch it up now, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make him look bad. And it's okay, yes, what's up? Bro, people scared because they see, hey, I know you got to apply it in the fight, but Wilder look good just hitting the miss. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a year, bro. You can't tell me he ain't got better, bro. He won a bronze medal. And he started fighting, at 20? And he won a bronze medal in Olympics? And you telling me this man, bro, I mean, y'all better get y'all mind right. This man is mad. He gonna kill him. I see blood. I see gypsy blood in the ring come July 24. Yes, America, get behind your champion because he's coming back. Fuck the UK. I'm out.
All right, thank you for your call, bro. Thank you for your call.
All right, we dropped the ball.
What happened? We missed the counterpunch?
I said that. Where the ace at?
What happened?
Where the ace
What
at?
happened?
The champ is here.
Let him through.
The champ is here.
You know what it's doing.
Red belt, black belt, WO and green. I'm king. Undisputed GOAT, TBE. And you can catch the news first on TBV. Voice of the people, people now let me speak. Scientists of the sweet, BOXING.
Yo, TBV, what's good? You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, how I get skipped for Chris Mama and the dead homies, man? What's up with that?
I made a mistake, man. There's a lot of callers. I get lost in the sauce.
You are good. Hey, man, that just show they turn up and turn out for Wilder, man. That's all good. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what people... Like, even if he was asking for 20 million, he was trying to make a price too high for them to give him step-aside money. My man the whole time been saying he fighting Fury in his next fight. Everybody saying he should fight Dillian White, he should fight Areola, he should fight Ruiz again, Ruiz, Ortiz, and Chris Mama and the dead homies. But Wilder been saying he gonna fight Fury the whole time. That was Fury, Top Rank, Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, two promoters that's well known for Lions, talking about this other fight was gonna happen. So if you believe him, that's what you get for believing him, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe in my champion.
So I'm gonna stand by him. You know what I'm saying? That I think he looked good in that mid work. It's still some work that need to be done, but I'm excited for the fight either way. My man said he was gonna fight him. I believed him. He spoke it. He believed it. Now he finna receive it. So I don't see what the problem is. Why everybody acting all confused? If you ain't on the water train or the water bus, and over. That's all I got to say, man. And as I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, it's because you're stupid. And shout out to El Camino. Peace.
All right, appreciate the call, man. Pound for pound.
The man. Looks like 201. Is this a new caller? This is a new caller. Who's this? New Jersey, what up? Who's this? Who's this? New Jersey, who's this?
Jersey.
201 780. 201 780. Who's this?
All right, didn't I want to
All
talk?
right.
Man?
All right, brother. All right.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. We going out to, who's this? Fresno?
Yeah, here you go. Fresno.
No, that's Vegas. Who that?
Vegas. Fresno.
It's Young C's. C's in the building. What up?
Yo, what's good, TBV?
What up? Yo, I'm gonna be in town Thursday next week, man. So we can get together. Yeah. We going to the Haney fight.
Hell yeah. Oh, okay. Sounds good, man. Yeah, let me know. Yo, I'm loving what I'm hearing, man. I'm loving what I'm hearing. Just got home from my daughter's first doctor's appointment. Thank God everything went well. You know. So
congrats, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Arbitration, man. I'm looking all. It's all over, man. It's all over. It just gave me more excited for the third fight. I remember when we were talking about Deontay Wilder's gonna come back, you know, and become 2-time and shit. And then now it's actually coming to light. I lost hope for a little bit when Fury announced the fight. I was like, man, you know. But then here it is, man. And you know what they say, you know, the truth shall always come to light. And here it is in front of everybody's faces. Now, about the $20 million step aside, did Wilder really ask for that, or is that just like rumors?
Conflicting stories. Fury says Wilder asked for 20, and Malik Scott Wilder says Wilder never actually Wilder declined. He said he declined it, so that means that Fury and them made him an offer according to Wilder, but according to Fury, he put a price. So it's conflicting
No, that
stories.
makes more sense. That makes more sense that they would offer him $20 million to step aside, just because of the fact that he was doing everything he could to get away from the fight. So how is Wilder gonna ask for money? So if you're the one trying to get away from the fight, you're gonna do whatever you can. So I'm guessing he's the one that offered Wilder, and then Wilder turned it down. They're just trying to make the man look bad, as always. But hey, man, I can't wait. And if it happens right here at Legion Stadium, I'm going for sure. But hey, brother, whenever you make it in town, let me know. We'll get together.
For sure, champ.
Dinner's on you. Appreciate you.
Yo, are you bringing Francis?
Yeah, Francis is coming, man.
Dinner's on you, Caesar.
Yeah. I mean, you don't gotta get me dinner, but you know you.
Man,
you're
this soft ass shit, man.
light
I'm
me
talking
up.
to Caesar, man.
I'd rather get lit up. Yo, actually,
pause,
C's,
man. You got, man, bro.
I said lit up.
You
but
rather get lit. All right, just continue, man.
Yeah, I'd rather get lit up.
Yeah, I got
Yo, but Caesar, you could try and get that Wiz Khalifa right now, because every time I get into town, it's never around, man. Get that Wiz Khalifa. What's it called?
Wiz Khalifa.
All right, well, that's what I want.
KK.
That shit is the most bestest thing I've ever had, ever, in all of ever. Ohio runs boxing. What up?
See, he rich, man. He's like, don't give me no.
Oh, yeah, this is Jay Will.
Oh, shit.
Jay Will, what up, man?
You should lie low.
What's good?
What up? You on
Yo,
speaker?
man,
You on speaker? You sound like you
My
inside
bad.
the tub. You in the
Oh, my bad.
tubes
Here
right
we go.
now.
I'm off the speaker, dude.
All right.
I'm off the speaker, bro. But yeah, man, I'm glad that a caller before me, a couple calls before me, kind of got the recap because I kind of joined late. Based on the recap, man, I can't see like even the most diehard Southern, Deontay Wilder fans. I mean, I would just think that you guys would be happy because I mean he's in a win-win. At the end of the day, he kind of got Fury by the balls, but with the arbitration, then it's like, if he is getting offered a $20 million, that's your fighter cashing out $20 million, and he still has a opportunity to still fight. Now we all know Tyson Fury is shiesty. He may not come through with and keep his word on, fighting him after the Joshua shit, but man, it's a win-win for the dude. Now, I guess to break down the whole situation on whether, to try to decipher who's really telling the truth, Malik Scott or Tyson Fury on the offer and how it came about. To me, honestly, what makes more sense, man, is that I think the situation went like this, man. Because Fury on Monday, when he came out and tried to weirdly announce, oh, yeah, the fight's definitely on for sure. Yeah, that was an act of desperation, clearly, because they kind of probably called, word down the grapevine that the arbitration was going to come through. But I think the real situation was like, yo, Tyson Fury and them was like, man, we want to get the fight, so we're going to send the offer over to Wilder. Like, what can we do to get you to step aside? And Wilder was like, well, shit, if y'all trying to really get me to step aside, throw me the 20, and I'll probably think about it. And, Wilder probably knows that y'all not going to give me that 20. So it's really him pricing himself up to make him fight him. But, shit, I mean, everybody got a price. I don't care if it, all these emotional dudes call in. I'm like, bro, I don't care if you had a family heirloom, the Michael Jordan's first fucking Jordans. If somebody offers you the right amount of cash, you're going to sell them first Jordans that Jordan ever had, bro. I don't care how much it meant to you. You're going to let that shit go, man, for the right price, especially for $20 million, bro. You can buy LeBron. You can buy LeBron's first pair of shoes. Shit. Fuck at the end of the day. But, that's my call, man.
Appreciate your call, man. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, Jordan said he coming to Florida with us. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, we in Florida, Jordan. He came to Vegas with us. We got Stone Bone.
When you say that?
Or is this class inbound? I'm trying to be slick here. I'm trying to act.
What up?
Oh, it is Stone. See, I'm good with it. What up, Stone Bone? Talk to us. Uh-oh, he dropped off.
Yo, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Yeah, my bad. It connected to my Bluetooth in my car. My old lady pulling up in the truck. She probably was like, what the hell? They just popped up on here with Ness. She probably tired of hearing you. Hey, but listen, man, these dudes talking about because Tyson Fury said it is true. What's the last thing Tyson Fury just told the world?
That he had a super
the day
fight with
before
AJ?
Arbitration. Then he got a super fight with AJ that's about to happen in the desert. Call him Gypsy Arabia or whatever. The Gypsy of Arabia. So what, was that true? I mean, then, listen, dudes are kind of smart, but they not that smart. They dancing around the truth. The truth is not that, Wilder might have priced himself out. He said that. The truth is Tyson Fury is trying to change the subject. He got egg on his face. He's embarrassed about putting up that post. And then he thought he might have had some leanings and people telling him, hey, it's looking good for us in court. I think it's going to go our way. And he felt bold and he got struck down. So now he got to go back and try to save face. And the quickest way to save face is to go after Wilder. So it's just that clear. People acting like they don't see it, but it's very clear. He just want to change the subject. And the quickest way to change the subject is to go on offense against Wilder.
Appreciate
For
you,
sure,
Stone Bone.
man.
You ain't lying, man.
Thank you for calling in. We got super chat from Judah Israel just showing love, saying we the best. Then Richard D comes and says Wilder and EJ about to expose AJ and Bud after their next fights. Bomb squad emoji. Then we got Judah Israel back with another one, and he says, just donating, bro. Keep doing what y'all doing. Well, thank you, man. We appreciate it. And then we're going to... All right, where's this at? Okay. Young Profeta, which is Young Prophet. Wilder wants this fight. He wants the get back. Wilder wants Fury. No money can give Wilder what he's looking for. If it's easy, then come get it. Come get this easy work. UK way too salty. Chisora said it. It had to be 80 million. Boxing Patron says, I'm digging a tree up right now for $100. Extra bucks, Wilder. You better take that money. Laughing my ass off. TBV pound for pound. So I guess he's still at work and he's digging up a tree and he's like, yo, $20 million for free is a lot of money. Take that money, Wilder. Is that what you interpreted it?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't disagree with that.
But that's what a blue collar guy would say. You know, Wilder's a millionaire guy.
Yes, he is.
But is he making?
Wilder got fuck you money.
Is he making $4 to $3 million every quarter like Canelo?
Wilder got fuck. Actually, he kind of talked about it a little bit in one of his clips. He didn't really go in depth, but I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
What's the probability of Usyk beating AJ? I would never pick that fight for Usyk to beat AJ, but
never. Not from me. Not from Francis. Definitely not.
Not the praying mantis.
Absolutely.
Did we go to Brandon on this one?
I don't think so.
All right.
That intro.
Let's go.
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up for back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. Folks jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
Yo, Ness, what up? Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Excuse the background noise, but this family game out of the house. You know, outside of being the flyest, most handsome, and best TVB caller, I'm also a great father. But Ness, you crazy for thinking people was gonna call in taking the business first approach like you did, bro. You knew we boxing fans, man. We don't give a damn about the business first approach. Now, a person like me, I'm taking the 20 million and I'm going to Miami and let them niggas fight. But come on, man. You know Wilder's our king, man. Wilder's our leader, our warrior, our black god on earth, man. We want to see him get that get back. That loss, man, you got to understand that loss and that image of him bleeding out of his ears and his head dented. Fury's fat bald ass standing above him. That set black man back 100 years, brother. We got to get that give back. It was a bad year. You got Nate Robinson getting his ass kicked. And then Wilder getting his ass kicked. You know, the black race depends on this, bro. Buck some step aside money. We need this. Our future.
All night. All night.
All night. And so nah, man. I understand what you were saying with taking the business first approach, but we boxing fans, man. We want this fight, and we want our leader to avenge that L.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad that your energy's changing and you want this fight, man.
Cut it.
You know, a lot of people.
Cut it.
And this is what I'm saying, man. This is how you know this is a real fight. Because when we thought AJ Fury was happening, we over here, begging for callers to call in. Now we begging for callers to give us a break so we can at least use the restroom. We going to Jerome. Talk to us.
Yo.
What's
good? Yo, so in 2020, Deontay Wilder net worth was $46.5 million. The man's not hurting for money. He wants his get back.
Wait a minute.
And also,
wait a minute. You telling me his net worth is literally half of what? I mean, they're offering half of his net worth.
He's worth 46 points. His net worth is $46.5 million for 2020.
And the rumor or the alleged accusation includes 20 million, so that's almost half of what he's worth.
If they allegedly sent it to him, I mean, I'm not sure how credible Tyson Fury is.
I'm just saying, let's walk with that
Hypothetically?
scenario. Let's walk with that hypothetical scenario. If you're worth 46 million, but you're being offered 20, isn't that something to consider?
I would say yes, it is something to consider, but I definitely do understand where he's at right now mentally. That he's in a warrior state right now. That he wants to prove to the fans of boxing what happened the second fight. It's not going to happen the third fight. He wants his get back.
Absolutely.
Now, as men, like you, for instance, as men, I get it. Like we could take that money and put that aside. But I mean, once you get to a certain point in life where you got a certain amount of money and that stuff like that, and your livelihood is boxing, your reputation is due because of boxing. I mean, at some point you have to draw the line.
No, absolutely.
And you got obviously his character has been assassinated. There's a ton of things that have been said. Their last fight did 150,000 pay-per-views. Tyson Fury and Joshua, their estimated pay-per-views in America is supposed to do with 300,000 buys. This fight is huge right now. And if someone say it doesn't, because the backstory, they have a ton of content on what they can use now. This fight is huge right now. It's huge. It's no way that Deontay Wilder is stepping aside. With the money he has, his own promotion.
I got a question to ask you, yo. When Ruiz beat AJ, right? Everybody was screaming for AJ to do what?
For Ruiz to leave and fight Wilder.
And for AJ to not take the rematch.
Everybody was asking Ruiz.
AJ
I was definitely
take the rematch.
I was telling him to take a tune-up.
Instead, right?
Hell yeah.
So what's the difference?
No difference. That's what I'm saying. My energy's the same. You take a whooping like that, you got to tune up, man. You know, but
he didn't, right?
Credit to AJ, he got his belt back. I don't like the way he got it though. He left a bad taste in my mouth getting it back. But hey, in retrospect, he don't give a fuck. He got him back, and that's the end of the story. Yeah. They back. Mookie B.
Thank you for keeping the same energy, sir.
What up, Mookie? Mookie B.
Are you available?
Mookie B.
Talking to you.
Florida, 904.
What's happening?
Oh shit, that is not Mookie B. That is Mookie B.
This Mookie B. What's happening, homie?
What up,
I ain't talked to y'all in a long. I know. I see you moved down to Florida, homie. You down here with us now? I'm from New York too, and I moved down here.
I had to follow you, man.
Ain't nothing like the sun. But anyways, man, I don't know why y'all believe in what Eddie Hearn, Arum, Tyson. They always lying. When you ever heard Deontay lying? Just give me one time. One time. Man, stop believing everything you hear. Hey, look, I'm gonna be down at the fight. I've been trying to get you to see if we can get some tickets from Haney. I couldn't even get none. I had to buy my tickets. So I'm going to be down there, though. So I'm hoping I can check y'all out somewhere. I know I'm going down and get me some of that whiz also. So hopefully I see y'all down there,
hit
man.
me up on IG. Hit me up on IG, man.
Yeah, that's what I do. My boy they have a little festival down there that weekend, too, we going to. So I'll hit you up, man. I'll let you know what's going on.
What kind of festival? Yo, it's my birthday weekend.
That's what I'm saying. My birthday's the 24th. That's why I knew you were the 31st. Mine's the 24th. We Gemini, Wonder Twin Powers.
Hashtag Gemini season in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Gemini, see, they don't know nothing about that. But I was going. I thought Haney and them was fighting the 21st, so I was going down the 21st, and they switched it to the 28th. So I had to switch mine, too, because I wanted to see that fight, man. I got to see Haney coming up. So I just wanted to call in and just, hey, man, stop listening to these fools.
Yo,
all they want to do is lie on Deontay.
Hey, yo,
all they want to do is lie on him, man.
I hear you.
Say what?
Nah, I'm gonna let you go. But yo, the chat said they answered it for me. They said the one time Deontay Wilder lied was he told Fury he was gonna baptize him. Did he baptize him though? He did.
He did baptize him. He did baptize him.
But he got up though.
You do get it from a baptism, don't you?
Dog.
A new man.
Not a Wilder baptism. Not a Wilder baptism. We got Hulk with the super chatty coming in via Cash App, saving us the bread.
You gotta enlighten.
He said, always working. TBV #1. The Wilder hate is real. And we got
who on the line?
Hulk on the line. Hulking him down, Hulk on the line.
Oh, shit.
What up?
Yo.
Hey,
what's up, fellas?
What up?
Y'all boys working. I love it. Bro, like I sent you that Cash App yesterday. I think it was yesterday, and I told you not the #1 fight, just two big men fighting. Remember I text you that? Because Hearn's whole thing has been, this is the biggest fight that can be made in history. But it don't look like it when you have a show about Tyson Fury and what's his name, Joshua.
Yeah.
Don't nobody calling about them. Yeah, Wilder ain't even fought since the Josh thing. And every time Wilder's name is mentioned. Anyway, Bob Arum and Tyson Fury been lying for a whole year, bro. They even lied to Hearn. Hearn did all that, whatever he did. I know everybody hating on Hearn too, but Hearn was trying to put the fight together. Them boys, Bob Arum and Tyson Fury have been lying to everybody. Now all of a sudden, $20,000 been offered. I thought it was $80,000 and all that.
$20 million.
I mean, $1 million. I thought it was $80 million. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was $80 million when this rumor bill. But after the court thing went through yesterday, now Tyson Fury is throwing $20 million out there. We ain't been hearing $20 million. I heard $80 million and all that when it was rumor bill. So I'm thinking, that's Tyson Fury trying to muddy Deontay Wilder's name. And if Deontay Wilder, if Deontay Wilder takes any kind of payoff, I don't even get it to $60 million. He won't be able to live it down. He won't be able to live it down, bro. The internet is not gonna let him rest.
Listen, I don't know how you can't live down $20 million, man. Chris Lovejoy out here telling people. Chris Lovejoy said on his story one time, Francis, he said, I got 200,000 reasons not to be mad that I lost. So Wilder got 20 million reasons not to give a fuck what the haters say. Fuck out of here.
I really want to laugh at you right now, but
no, I know you want to laugh at me because you ain't got 20 million in the bank.
No, I don't. That'd be lovely though.
Exactly. But listen, Hawk.
But not at the expense of my dignity.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for calling in, my friend. We finally got through everybody. It looked like Machine Gun. You ain't pressed 1. Got a few people on Blog Talk haven't pressed 1. Davidian, talk to me. Niagara Falls.
Davidian.
Buffalo.
Press 1 if you're on Blog Talk. You want to talk. What up, Davidian?
Yo, what's good, TBV?
What up?
What's going on? So this is about what, the 20 million? I mean, I'm happy for Wilder either way. It's been like a boxing soap opera for the longest. The UK been saying that we got this fight, and it's not happening now because of Wilder. So I don't know. I'm happy either way. I look forward to seeing Tyson Fury have to face him, or whatever. I don't know. And run for the hills. I don't know. But, if it's so easy, then he'll get in there and do the same thing. I think it's going to be a completely different fight. And I'm just happy that Wilder, he's made a big splash. So, I don't know. 20 million is a decent amount of money, but Wilder's a different type of dude. So, It is what it is.
That's what Malik Scott said. But, Davidian, thanks for calling in. We going out to... Okay. Is this Fort Myers or is this Minnesota? Iverson, where you at, man?
I'm in, I actually moved. Now I'm in Portland, bro.
Oh,
Portland, Oregon now.
Oh, damn, you got that recreational out there.
Yo, man, we got that crazy whiz, man. You come out here, man, hit me up. I'll get you. I got you, bro.
For sure. So talk to us.
Yeah, man. So it's funny. It's like AJ's talking to Fury, and Fury's still dealing with a crazy ex. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't move forward. But you know, if you look at it like this, like my thought process, if Deontay gets to fight with Fury, they could do that at the new stadium in Las Vegas. You know that shit's gonna sell out. Do that on pay-per-view. He's gonna make a shitload of money. And if he wins that fight, how much you think his payday will be for the AJ fight, for the unification? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's just thinking ahead instead of just looking at 20 million. If you already have 20 million in the bank, like your boy was saying, man, it's not like we're not thinking like him because we don't got that kind of the money in the bank. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely understand that part, man. Definitely understand that part. Well, listen, brother, thank you for calling in. Looks like we got everybody that was Iverson. And I am NestGTO, Instagram and Twitter. I'm gonna double check in case we left any super chats behind. But
yeah, please check the super chats real quick before I even give
my. We got sarcastic sarcasm that says, "Don't hang out with Ness. He will make you work overtime."
Hey, check out Supermax. I think he got a super chat you might have missed. But in the meantime, don't forget, you know what I'm saying, Border Wars 11 is around the corner. June the 12th. Get in the ring and swing. You know, you can check out the Eventbrite on, where's it posted? Ness going to tell you where it's posted, the Eventbrite link. If not, I'm going to send you the Eventbrite link where you can buy your ticket if you're going to be in the building.
90 seconds.
It's $35 general admission, $70 VIP ticket. We have 5 or 7 VIP tables, which is going for $500. And we have also $350 VIP table. I mean, it's going to be amazing, man. 400 to 500 people capacity indoor, outdoor is where the fights are going to be. DJs, ring walks, lights, lasers. Shout out to all the sponsors. Protect yourself at all time. Adrian Clark.
60 seconds.
Bravos, man. Coach Xavier Miller, and not for allowing us, you know what I'm saying, to be a part. And IBO, the IBO medallion, man, is going to be the trophy on the night. We love it. We appreciate it. We're going to be on the lake if you can make it. Download the BP network if you can. It's going to be live stream at the bar, June the 12th. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Damn.
You read the super chat or no?
What super chat?
From Supermax.
We read it. People keep saying Fury upholding the contract. We read that.
Right, cool.
Looks like we got a new caller, or rather another caller came in the 401. Is this Wallace?
10 seconds.
It most certainly is in Rhode Island. Wallace, what up?
What's up, man?
What's up,
so
brother?
I have a question. So the 20 million, if he takes the 20 million, can then after AJ and Fury fight, does he the mandatory for that fight?
It all depends what they negotiate because it would have to be a new contract. So he would have to take the 20 million, but before taking it, have some sort of contract that stipulates something like that. Which is the hard part because if AJ wins, how do you guarantee Wilder a fight when there was no, nothing tying Wilder to that?
I think that if Wilder can get AJ and Fury to sign the contract, if whoever wins, fight him next and make it the mandatory. In my opinion, I take 20 million because you take 20 million for not fighting, just sitting around waiting to somebody fight. That's a lot of money. A lot of people talk crap like that. Like that's only like $100,000. That's $20 million just to sit down and not fight and just wait for 2 guys fight and then you take a 2 number in the meanwhile. If he can get both of them to agree to fight him, whoever wins to fight him and make him the mandatory, I'll take the 20 million. In my opinion, there's a lot of people talking crap saying like $20 million no money.
All right.
I think if he fights AJ, I think he beats AJ easily. I don't know. For me, he knocks the crap out of AJ, maybe 3 or 4 rounds. If he fights Fury again, that's gonna be a tough fight. Mentally and physically, that's gonna be a tough fight for him.
All right.
And that's all.
Thank you, brother. We got Hawk with a cash app that says $2 cash app says Francis. I like Francis. That dude is real. We got
appreciate it. No, he didn't.
Juan in the BX.
Juan, what up?
Juan.
Yo.
What up, bro?
Y'all can hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah. What's good, Francis? What's good, Ness?
What's up?
Yeah, man. My birthday's May 27 as well, so we all in here.
Oh, shit. Gemini season.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, about Fury and this whole 20 mil shit. I mean, I personally spoke to Wilder once. I know his personality. I know how he is and how he acts and shit just by being around him for a little bit. So I know he'll tell Fury this. Fury, you could take that $20 million. Find the nicest, shiniest case in the world. Put all that money in that case. Make sure you put a sign in the front and a sign in the back that says Bomb Squad till this day. Then you take that you take that suitcase you handed to Eddie Hearn, turn sideways, bend over, and let him stick it straight up your candy ass, because he's definitely not taking none of that cash. He's going to run a mud hole straight through your butthole. That's all I got to say about that, fella.
Damn, pause.
Have a good one, man.
Appreciate it. Sheesh.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Well, all right. And I think now that is everyone.
Yeah, you can catch me, Francis, at
It's
Next
not
Up
over.
Sports Talk.
It's not over.
Oh, somebody
It's
else
not
is there?
over.
Who
They said don't
ya?
go nowhere.
Yeah.
James Payne is my name, partner. How about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody better be waiting on the bitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me in the post.
James, what up?
James, we need you to unmute your microphone.
My bad. TBV, what's poppin', man? I know y'all ready to close up shop, go get some din, blow some good, probably sip some and watch some boxing highlights or something like that. I try to be quick. I'm catching the show late, but I kind of caught the drift of where y'all going with it. And I just want to ask y'all a couple questions, man, before we hang up for the evening, man. So, remember back when Dazn offered Wilder, like, what was that, 100 million, 120 million, something like that, for what, 3 fights, was it?
What? Wilder's 120 was 4-fight deal with DAZN, I think.
A 4-fight deal, but was it like 100 million, 120? What was the number on that?
Yeah, something like that, like 120.
Like 124 fights, so that would have been about 30 mil a fight, right? And he's had 3 fights since that deal was offered to him, right? The 2 Furies, or was it, the 2 Furies and Ortiz, right? And then one of them callers just called in and said his net worth was what, about half of what they offered him?
More than half. He's got 46 and they offered him 20.
They offered him 20 to step aside just now, right? But right now he's sitting on right under 50 million that he done earned through 3 hard fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay.
So let me ask you this. How much is a man pride worth? Because sometimes, man, motherfuckers with their pride, man, I think they pride get in the way of being, you know what I'm saying, as wealthy as you could potentially be, man. If you could get 20 M's to not take no damage from neither one of them motherfuckers, let them go rumble with each other, wear each other out, and come in later and pick the bones, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that just make good business sense. On top of the fact it make you richer, give you more time, and it let you case out what happened in a fight between them two. If you can lock them up in some type of contract, it probably won't work. He probably gonna have to get in the ring and have the third dance with Fury. And I'm sure that's what Wilder wants. That's what everybody want. We want to see revenge. We want to see him get it back in blood, like Pooh Shiesty and Lil Durk would say. But what if that ain't the small business move? We already just broke down. He would have, with one more fight, he would have been getting 30 M's a fight. If he probably would have got AJ already, and they probably would have thrown him Dillian or something like that. I'm just saying, man. So I'm gonna go on here, hang up, and listen. I just wanted to throw that in the atmosphere, see what y'all think of that. Maybe we need to reassess this 20 million thing. Wilder, I want to see you get it back, man. But sometimes it's better to let your enemies wear themselves out a little bit more, and then you can come in and get a weaker opponent, man. I'm just throwing it out there. But do as you will. I'm gonna buy the pay-per-view either way, bro.
So don't you believe? So you don't even think of the idea, James, that Tyson Fury could have this fight with Joshua and just ride off into the sunset?
He probably gonna do some lame ass shit like that because he's not trustworthy.
So then why would Wilder gamble with that?
Does Wilder want? Is it all about Fury, or is it about making the most money you can make while you are active fighter?
Well, I'll let you answer that one.
I mean, if it was me, I'm gonna make the most money I could make. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's, that ain't Wilder. Wilder the Black King, right? He the king of Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? So everybody want to see him do something else, but I don't know, bro. They offered you a $120. You know what I'm saying? That $120 looking sweet when you have for that 3 fights deep and you done had 3 raw ass fights. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there. But hey, if he get that third one, I'm gonna be rooting for him like I did the first 2. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
All right, champ. Thank you for calling in. G Trey in the Bay, what up?
What's going on? Hey, man. How we get from Wilder saying he wants $20 million to them offering it to him and he turned it down?
Well, because Malik Scott saying Wilder declined and had no interest in step-aside money. Y'all dealing with a different type of motherfucker over here. He want the blood, not the step-aside
But who
money.
said that they offered the man $20 million? Who said they offered the man?
Tyson saying that Wilder asked for $20 million.
Right. So why are people talking like Wilder turned down $20 million?
No one is talking like they turned it down. People are saying, should he turn it down?
I don't know. I think we need to just sit back and watch the show. That's what I think. And see where this shit all unfolds. Because really, I would have asked for a crazy ass number. Only because, dude, you didn't honor the first real contract, right? You tried to run off the time that you won. So why would I believe anything you ever have to say? Or that you're going to honor anything else? I'm going to always be, how do I know you win and I don't end up back in court? How the fuck can Anthony Joshua promise me anything if he wins? Them two dudes couldn't agree on $120 million and that's the zone and all that other shit deal. So, you know what I mean? It's too much. It's too much bullshit in the water, man. I don't know. I mean, shit, I'll take 20, 30 million, but I don't have 20 or 30 million. It's too much shit with Fury. Do you trust the dude? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna believe you this time.
I trust my lawyers. My lawyers just made sure Fury couldn't do nothing grimy. My lawyers just made sure that. So I'm gonna have them fine comb the $20 million offer and the fine print and make sure that I get my winner in it. Like, I mean, we acting like we can't negotiate, but look, everybody takes their path, and if his path is to go straight through Fury, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just arguing the side of that $20
If your lawyers miss something, what lawyers are human beings? What if they miss something? What if they overlook something?
Nah, that's what they tried to say. But that's the thing, Trey. They tried to already say, "Oh, Finkel fucked up. Finkel messed up. His team ruined it. His team." And now it comes to light that his team was solid.
No. That was the internet troll saying that.
It don't matter. It
that
don't
ain't
matter.
what the lawyers were saying.
It don't exactly.
You know what I mean?
Hey, exactly. But
That
guess
ain't what the lawyers
what?
were
But
saying.
guess what? They still went. They still had to go to arbitration. So all I'm saying is he knows one thing out of all this. He got a good team. They know what they doing. They know contract.
Bro, motherfuckers can still miss something, bro. Motherfuckers can still miss something. Would you taking a chance?
I'm not taking any chance. I'm saying, I'm arguing the $20 million side. You know, you only got paid $20 million twice, allegedly.
Right.
You only worth $46 million.
But look, if they actually succeed in running off on your ass the next time, you know they blocking you out.
Again,
you couldn't get a deal with these motherfuckers when you had the belt.
I'm not even thinking like that because my team showed me that they got me. They showed me that. When everybody laughed at me, my team showed me where their value was at.
And hopefully nobody makes a mistake in a new contract, right? Hopefully.
Say again?
Hopefully nobody's having a bad day at work and overlook something in the contract, right?
I mean, they didn't do that the first time. That's what
Hey,
everybody was hoping
I mean,
on.
no. I get where you're going. I'm just saying shit can happen, and I wouldn't trust Tyson Fury. I don't trust nothing these motherfuckers can say. I don't got time for that shit. I don't. But again, we don't really, none of us really know what's going on in the back room. That's why I've been asking the whole time, like, how the fuck is these dudes making a fight? I'm hearing people say Wilder blocked the undisputed fight. How? These motherfuckers decided to go run off and make a fight before he could even go off and make a fight. Like, that shit don't even make sense. So really, it seems like to me they know they can just tell these boxing fans any fucking thing. And a lot of you motherfuckers are stupid. No, there's no critical thinking going on around this motherfucker whatsoever. He could just run off, and the contract has just expired, but they in court for no reason. If the contract is expired, what was there to even mediate? What was there to even arbitrate? I mean, a lot of y'all need some common sense around here. But that's all I got.
All right, man. Trey, thank you for calling in. That is the last caller, but we definitely got some cash chats
and super chats
from Arthur, who says, "My fellow 531s, the best day of the year." And he's back with another one. He says, "I believe while they should have a tune-up first." So he believed they both should have a tune-up first. And then he's back with another. He said, "It looks to me like Stephen A. Smith hate Wilder." What he said now?
Yeah, he said something there. But yo, read the super chats real quick.
Super chat. We stopped off at sarcasm, and then we got Michael Wallace showing some love, saying we the greatest. Then he came back with another one and said, "Fury, a proven cheat and a known lie." Shaking my head emoji, or no, that's palm face emoji. Palm in my face emoji. Marlon, so Icy Sims pro boxer. Shout out to Marlon. He says, "Y'all stay working. Love it. Always giving a thumbs up. I just be busy, so I don't be on the line anymore." Well, thank you, champ. We appreciate you. And I wish you the best of luck and success. If you really get on Naked and Afraid, man, we're going to have to interview you if you get on there, because I don't understand why you want to be naked and then afraid. JP, we didn't go to him. We didn't go to him. They're not letting us go because the West Coast is up. And Adam, we ain't going nowhere. Francis over there doing Indian signals like, "Yo, I gotta use the bathroom."
JP, Long Beach in the house. Yeah.
JP, bro.
The work, man. Y'all done got me through the whole day. So what I understand is that Fury's contractually binded to fight by September 15th. Is that correct?
Yes.
What happens if he doesn't? Is the biggest thing here, because what I want to know is it a financial penalty?
Nah, you're not allowed to fight. Who's gonna touch you? What promoter's gonna touch you? Because they'll be hit with a lawsuit.
Okay, that's the part, because like if it's a fine, they might just pay the fine for breaking the contract and go on with the fight, because obviously big money's ahead.
How would it be a fine? Who could set such a thing? We don't have any
governing. I don't know.
We don't have any universal governing body, so there will be, there's no fine. There's no commission involved in this.
See, now business minds necessary, the 20 million, that's good to step aside. I've talked to people in the past that told me, Manny Pacquiao stepped to the side at some point and let Eric Morales, Antonio Barrera, and those guys beat the hell out of each other while he waited, and then he came and cleaned them all up. So Wilder could possibly let those guys go to war, clean them up after. But
there was no controversy in any of their fights.
Who did you talk about? Pacquiao, Morales, and Barrera?
Yes.
Them was, I don't know if you call them, they just ran them back without all this fucking soap opera shit is the problem.
This one had to go legal, so there's more ramification. There's more emphasis on this one here.
Well, point is, guys, it's hard to go and have a business mind when you didn't put out all this hyperbolic type I want it back in blood and da da da. You can't be saying I want things back in blood. Fuck the money. Then be like, yeah, you know what? That is a pretty good offer. I'll take that.
Who said
hard
that?
to turn back.
When did he say that? When did he
I'm
say
not
that?
saying he
Oh,
said that.
okay.
I'm saying Ness is saying that.
Yeah,
but I'm saying it's hard for Wilder to come back and be like,
It's a
take the
beautiful
money.
day in the PBC neighborhood.
I'll tell you.
Chill, G. But no, man, I think the position is worth more than the step aside. He take the fight for whatever it's worth. Now you in position to make you the one that they're gonna offer you a blank check for whoever next. So forget stepping aside. I think taking the money and getting the position is worth more in the future. That's it.
You got to win, man. You got to win. If he don't win, it's over.
Yeah?
He's out. He's out the whip. Keem in Florida.
What up, Keem?
Wait a minute. You say you know boxing? Yeah.
What is it?
Maybe I don't know. Tell me what a pool counter is. Pool counter? I've never heard that term before. That must have been your term. You must have been big.
HBO need to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit.
Look at the jump shots, Keem. Look at the follow.
Yo,
Follow through,
I ain't
Keem.
looking on YouTube. I ain't looking on YouTube. I can't see nothing. I just came from 2 basketball games, man. What did you talk about, man? We really
You
do
didn't
this.
call me.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I went and watched my kids play, you know. But hey, man, is this the same show from before I went to see my kids play? God, y'all still talking about Wilder supposedly was gonna take 20 million, Fury said or whatever?
Yeah.
Damn, y'all boys ain't playing. Good, look, that's like 4 hours. That's crazy. Man, I wasn't able to listen. Like I said, I listened to the beginning, but then I went and watched 2 full basketball games, and y'all still on here. So I mean, look, I just hope Wilder don't take. Listen, if he takes $20 million, don't get me wrong, that's $20 million. You know what I'm saying? But I hope he don't take it, and I want to see the fight. I want to see the fight, man. I want to see the fight. But I can't be selfish. That's a grown man with a lot of kids and a lot. 20 million to do nothing? Shit. Who's not taking that, man? People play the lottery every day of their life to get the kind of numbers, man.
It's to do something.
Well, I mean, step aside.
It's to do, that's a lot.
Yeah, I feel you on that. That's a good point. It is to do something.
Yeah,
You're right. But I mean, like physically nothing. You know what I mean? Somebody just handing you 20 mil. That's
can't
crazy.
Look at it like
but
that, though. You can't look at it.
But at the end of the day, I feel because I want to fight, so I hope he's looking at it like that and he don't take the money because it's deeper than that. But I'm just saying, in retrospect, listen, $20 million is $20 million, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money. So if he did say he wanted to take that, I don't fault him. But I don't think he would do that, and I don't think he is. I hope not. But that's really all I got, man.
All right, Keem, thanks for calling in. That's it. We out. Peace.